Yeah, we don't have Sarah to do our welcome thing. So,
Soup.
welcome. I have my Chaos Rune shirt on tonight because it is going to be a chaos sort of night because we were playing Goose. Goose Poop Games. I was going to say Goose Soup, but that's disgusting. Goose Poop Games.
Goose Poop
Good
Soup.
Goose Poop Soup. Sounds like a kid's book. We got the soup and we're ready to play. Maybe we should start by saying, well, Rainey, why don't we start with telling about what the game's about? Then we'll talk about what soups we all have.
Yeah, because I'm very unprepared. All I have is a bowl of soup right now.
That's the best thing. I'm totally unprepared.
All I've come with.
The only thing I've done is Amber and I rolled our characters real quick, just the animal that we're playing, like when we just got on, because like I needed to get some ideas and have some wonderful ideas. So yeah. But yeah, what do we got?
Yeah. So for last week, was it this week? My brain is fried, but I recently interviewed a zine creator, a game designer from Portland, Maine, my old haunt from back in my undergrad and grad school days. And he, Jordan, aka Goose Poop Games, created this game. It's a small zine called Good Soup. There is actually a expansion or, like small little follow-up game called Goop Soup. I don't know much about Goop Soup, but it exists.
That's what you're going to be eating towards the end of the session with your bowl of cereal.
Yes, especially what I chose. I'm pushing the bounds of soup with my cereal here. But yeah, so this game is super fun and cozy. It is a wholesome story game of woodland creatures who live in the Lost Forest, and they form the Soup Troop. And we are going to be playing little woodland critters who are making a soup to heal a visitor to the Lost Forest. We can read the backstory if we want, but basically, it's just a really fun game. I wanted to talk about zines with somebody because zine culture is so fun in the RPG space, because I feel like you can get really weird and experimental with zines in a way that, like, big budget games or like things that want to hit big on Kickstarter have to hit a lot of like classic RPG vibes and rules and mechanics. There's expectations, whereas zines are, give me like 5 to 10 to maybe $20 and like you're gonna get a funky experience. And good.
I mean, we've had some of our absolute best times playing these like silly little one-shot zines, and
100%.
whenever they're, and I almost feel like I don't feel bad, but they're about it. But I mean, it's part of me is, but like a lot of times on Itch they have these charity bundles. And it'll be like the most recent ones for Palestine, and it's like, or trans rights or whatever, and it's like $10 and you get 600 zines. And I'm like, I feel bad for that. I feel bad about, I don't feel bad about donating to the cause that I donate.
Yeah, you're worth more than $10.
I have like 600 freaking games, and I have within the group, I have like the iPad. My iPad has a library of like, I think I'm close to like 2,000 different RPG PDFs on it now, and I have them all categorized, which is like unbelievable for me that I've actually managed to categorize it, because I really live by this rune. But not with my RPGs. I know where they are. And my folder, that's all like the little one shots and the zines that we've gotten from all these things, is legitimately like the biggest one. We have just so many games, and there's so many of them that I want to play on these one shots, and it's always just like, I know not enough time in the world or for the rest of our lives to play all the ones that are great.
Yeah, I don't think we can do it. I did jump in though, and I was like, guys, if we ever need a silly one-shot game, and it was like, oh, we do need one of those. And soup, I know Amber's a huge soup fan.
I fucking love soup.
So here's where we talk about soup, though, as in how you use it in Good Soup. Should we get into that yet, or wait?
You play this game with soup.
Why don't you explain that, and then we'll talk about what soup we've all brought to the table tonight.
Okay. So the experimental nature of zines allows you to get weird. And so one of the optional mechanics for Good Soup is, instead of rolling dice, you simply take a scoop of your soup. And that is the resolution mechanic of this game.
If you have a lot of chunks, it's really good. If you have some chunks, it's like mitigated success, And if you have very few chunks, something has gone wrong.
Yes. And I love that it's super just up to you, subjective, to be like, oh, that's not a lot of bits.
Objective.
So it is objective, right? I was gonna say, like, I don't understand what is considered a bit or not. Like, am I counting this piece of parsley as a bit or no?
So
or
purposely grab like
onion.
purposely grab the fullest spoon you can right now, and that's going to be your super success. So like eyeball it so you get a good idea about like what the maximum volume of your spoon is.
So I'm not counting like each individual noodle, carrot.
No. It's
celery.
just a lot. It's some and few.
Okay.
For fun and fairness, I would like to propose that we close our eyes when we scoop our soup.
Yeah, you gotta stir it and then lift without looking. Yeah, I just get a bad roll.
Mine's middling for sure. Yeah,
middling. Yeah, could be better.
So I went in this interview with Jordan.
Interesting.
And I was talking about this. He did say, obviously, you can metagame the crap out of this if you do it with soup. Like the first time when my wife and I played it, because I just wanted to play it before, I made a chicken tortilla soup that had like corn, beans, chicken, like tomatoes. It was full. You couldn't not get a huge scoop. But the funny thing was, it was good soup. So we were done with it like halfway through our game. And then we were like,
it's like Dread. As the night goes on, the chunks get fewer and fewer in the bowl and the tension rises. But like Dread is, Jenga tower.
Yeah. And then so there is an optional dice mechanic. So, he did say, don't let your soup go cold because that's not fun. But
gazpacho.
Yeah, exactly. And like he said, if you wanted to make like a tomato soup, maybe throw some croutons in there or count you can honestly, if you're eating tomato soup, count the little flecks of pepper in there. Or
that's like the joke I made was I was like egg
drop. Put a little basil in there, chopped basil so you can get like
break off your grilled cheese and toss it.
Okay. All right.
So excited.
Soup do we all have? I'll start. I have very basic, very white boy Panera chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
I have Mama Jute's chicken noodle soup from Blount's, which also makes Panera's chicken noodle soups.
Which
these are very similar.
Basically, it's the same thing is what we have.
Except I bought these frozen off of a company soup store sale at 9 a.m. with Jess.
Message in time to get any of that.
So basically, three of us are drinking the same soup. I'm drinking the same soup as Amber because I go to the same sale that Amber does.
I optimized my character by absorbing most of my broth with bread.
Smart.
Yes, I also have bread, but that's just for my eating pleasure.
In here.
I have very minimally touched my soup.
Yeah, Jess is committed when we were talking.
I was like,
no, I'm eating this over 2 hours.
Yeah. I want the full soup experience here.
Guys, we can do called shots by calling a specific thing in your spoon. Be like, I'm going to get a carrot.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I have it right from the designer's mouth that cereal is a soup. So I'm eating some Frosted Flakes.
Yours is turning into a sludge, Rainey. I saw that.
That is not good. It's already too mushy.
And I have a beef stew.
That's a
party
soup.
I just spent because I just took it out of the slow cooker. So it was like whole chunks of potato, whole carrots, half an onion, and just like a slab of beef. I was like, crap, I'm gonna have to break this up.
You got to get in there and cut yourself some small pieces.
Yep. So that's what I was doing. I broke up the onion. I got some onion and a potato in this one.
That's some bits, I would say. So yeah, the game is. I mean, again, the game's very simple. We're gonna be eating soup until we're either out of soup or decide to roll dice. And there, for the record, if you scoop, it's got to stay on your spoon. It can't be what you had there, and if it falls off,
it flops off.
You got to change our.
Yeah, and there's that mechanic where like you have like the spoon is kind of like an action economy. When you want to do something, you like spend your spoon, and then you can't do something again until everybody else spends their spoon.
Correct.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna need a napkin.
Eat your soup. Like don't So
crap, I missed stuff. It's okay. I was typing.
Oh, it's okay.
I love how when Jess's hands move, her ears just turn off.
Yeah. That doesn't usually happen. This I was particularly excited, so I turned my attention.
So we are going to need some D12s to do the setup. Do we want to move into setup stuff?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Let's get it done.
Okay.
All right. Should we read the backstory or just kind of
go for it?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to know the backstory. Sure.
All right. You are part of the Soup Troupe, a small group of exquisite chefs gifted with the ability to create soup that can heal all ailments. It wasn't always this way. At first, you were a wandering assortment of forest creatures until a giant golden ornate bowl dropped from the sky, toppled trees, and set itself to cooking. The magic that rang from the clattering filled the creatures around it with thought and feelings, and of course, recipes. This was hundreds of years ago, and while the memory of the initial crash has faded, the recipes carried on through generations. It is your duty as the Soup Troop to help any creature in the Lost Forest through the magical powers of delicious soup. The bowl sits cooking in the center of the Lost Forest, which is a peculiar place. Creatures of all types wander through from every story and fable you've dreamed of. What's even more peculiar is how nice everyone is. Great enemies could come into contact, but they will be friendly in the Lost Forest. Everyone understands each other in their native tongue. Perhaps it's something to do with the sweet scent of lilac that fills the air, or how peaceful the sunlight is as it dances through the tops of the trees. Sure, all may seem disgustingly cute, but life is wholesome when good soup is involved. So,
Jess is so happy.
You know, yeah, it reminds me a little bit of. So I don't like Delicious Dungeon. I love the concept of it, and I was so excited to watch it. But I hate the characters in Delicious Dungeon like a lot.
We have to have a conversation about this.
But I know you had one of your podcast episodes on it. I saw that you did it, and I was like,
I think that.
But it reminds me of
favorite shows in a very long time. I think Delicious in Dungeon is like the best environmental storytelling.
Yeah. I love the concept of it a lot. It's really just the characters that kind of get on me a little bit, but like I loved the concept so much.
They are very much like OD&D.
Jess is like, why does the girl suck so much? Like everybody's so mean to her. Then you just
I don't like the characters. But this reminds me a little bit of Delicious in Dungeon. Like it's
yeah. I will be our Senshi. I will do it.
It's cute.
My boy. All right, so let's roll our characters. Christian and Amber, you have already rolled your D12 to determine what your animal is.
So I'll start. And mine is a fromage to a throwback character for one of our one shots because we love doing that. So I rolled a 4, which gave me the choice between a squirrel and I forget what the other one was. Hold on, let me
rooster.
A rooster. So, obviously the low-hanging fruit would be rooster cock, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be the squirrel. And I messaged Sarah and hey, say the cock and the nuts. All right. So, I messaged Sarah and I asked her if Gerald the squirrel had a relative who is a magical soup chef, who he would be. And I was informed that I am playing Frankie, the Italian squirrel.
Hey.
And I'm going to make a nice pasta fazool. I'm going to make a pasta fazool.
Yeah, a little Italian wedding.
Pasta fazool.
Well, we'll see because we have to roll to see what ingredients we need. So we'll have to.
I need the ingredients for a pasta fazool because I'm just going to call it that regardless of what goes in.
No matter what it is.
That's also fair.
Can we have repeats or are we doing different animals?
I think we get repeats.
If you roll the same thing and you want to be the same thing, go for it. Yeah.
I rolled a 9, which was a choice between a lemur and a fox. So, of course, I took the fox.
Oh, you both have as a bird, as a private.
Of course, I took the fox. And my name is Geraldine. And I am going to make some good soup. And I dig. So if we need like truffles or something, I will dig them up.
It looks like Rainy rolled. Rainy, did you roll? I saw a reaction. Yeah.
I did, and I also just rolled a 9, and I was like, "Well, it's lemur.
It's
lemur.
It's lemur. Yeah.
Monkey again.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
So
I rolled a 6. I don't know what my options are for that, but I rolled a 6.
Oh, platypus or possum. The platypus has the special ability swim, and the possum has play dead.
Aww.
Possums are great. That's like one of the best animals. You eat so many ticks.
So just to throw this out there, my son has a stuffed possum named Hamlet because he dies. And he just...
Because he's a dramatic bitch.
He dies. That's where the name comes from. He dramatically dies.
Oh, I need a name for my lemur. Ooh.
I'll go with a possum. Have I played a Sally before? I'm going to do a possum named Sally.
Possum named Sally.
Yeah, I should probably pull this game up too, huh?
Yeah, let me go ahead and write down everything.
I was too busy making soup. And by making soup, I stuck it in the microwave, but...
Same.
Was it Geraldine?
Yeah.
Geraldine the fox? All right, my name, because when I thought lemur, the only thing I could think of was the Crap Brothers old show, Zaboomafoo.
Yep.
The character's name is Zaboomafoo, but you can just call him Foo.
Boo.
I loved Zaboomafoo.
Going on a little tangent, I just saw that the lemur from the original show has like like
The puppet?
no
The living one?
the actual living lemur has like a actual like lemur granddaughter.
Aww.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot what they named it though. I saw the article and it was just like the Boomafu and just all came flooding back.
My
Aw.
little nephews fucking love the Wild Kratts. They love the Krat Brothers. And it's so weird watching them watch the Krat Brothers that I watched when I was their age. Like,
Mhm.
but like way
Yeah.
younger, I'm looking at them now. I'm like, man, they got dad bods and gray hair and stuff. And they're still
Yeah.
doing the conservation thing and like a whole, like
Yeah.
3 generations in now.
True
Like,
heroes,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do love the the actual lemur's name is Jovian. Look at Sarah coming through. Should I be Fu or should I be Jovian?
What a cool name for a
Jovian's
lemur. I
a
love
lovely
it.
Yeah, Jovian.
Jovian, I love it.
Good Jovian.
Yeah, Jovian.
Jovi and Fu, you have a last name.
Yeah, Jovian.
There you go.
There you go. Awesome.
I'm wasting my rolls by eating these noodles, but they're so fucking
I know. I
good.
keep eating mine too. And then Kent, did you roll your animal?
I did. I got a 5, so I'm either a pig or a donkey.
Oh,
Excellent.
oh.
If you're a pig, you
Little
have to be a
pig.
mini pig. Actually, if you're a donkey, you have to be a mini donkey too.
Be like a sword in the stone pig. I love that pig.
I got this. So I am going to go with pig with my special ability roll.
Mhm.
Is it? Yep.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna go piglet.
Piglet. That's I just want to point out it didn't work for any of our characters, but the bad spot recommended Minestrone Tony or Minestrone Montana. I just love the idea of
Frankie the Italian
Starving.
squirrel could still need to meet one of them. So
That's true. It could Frankie could be working for Minestrone.
Minestrone Montana.
Minestrone
man.
Tony.
That's really funny.
We can't, Rainy, whenever you get in on a game, the mafia always gets it.
I was just going to
There's
say,
no
we
way.
should all be Italian now. I'll be Stragatelli.
I was low-key
Sally.
hoping there'd be minks on here. I'd be like, release the minks.
Thanks.
Oh, that's so good. All
Oh
right.
wait, you know what? I apologize. I'm just going to choose my animal.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a bear.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
Perfect.
it was all
There
there.
we go. There we go.
If
And the
I
bear-
rolled a raccoon, I was going to be Mary Queen of Trash. Just going to reprise that for Ellen.
And the bear's name is
You know what? It's gonna be
Thanks.
Barry.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
do it, Kent. It has to be classic.
Beary.
Barry Man.
Mary.
Barry White.
Barry White.
He's
There
a
it is. Yeah,
bear.
It's one of Kent's old characters, like
Can't get
super
enough
OG.
Yo Soup, babe. Is that Barry White? Is that
Yeah, oh baby.
can't get enough of yo soup? So the other thing we need to do is pick our favorite utensils. And for the record, the way that abilities and utensils work. So your ability is based on your animal. So for lemur, I didn't mention mine, but mine was hang. I can just hang, I assume, by my tail or anything. I just have the ability to hang.
Uh-huh.
And your ability allows you to, I believe it's ability rerolls, or let me double check this. Your ability moves your outcome up 1 rank. So if you whiff on your spoonful and get, like for me, if I got nothing but milk, I could turn that into a mixed success. Your favorite utensil, if you can describe how you use it, you get to re-roll the die or retake your
Redraw the soup.
re-spoon. So think about what your animal's favorite utensils are.
A colander.
Very
Not
nice.
really a utensil, but
Classic.
it's used in cooking.
Classic.
I think
Colander.
we talked about this too. He said you could be very loose with it, like any kind of like kitchen thing, colander.
Jess has a standing mixer.
lugging around that KitchenAid everywhere.
Yep.
Be easy to play dead, just be crushed by the standing mixer.
She rides the standing mixer into battle.
Oh my god.
I think
Goodness.
I think I'm going to use the same thing I did when I played this game with my wife, because I just love this. My lemur's favorite utensil is the things you put on the ends of corn. Corn
holders. Yes.
Corn
Those
Yes.
are great.
That's amazing.
That's such a good one.
Like 2 little size,
That's amazing. Damn, I don't know.
Any other ideas?
don't know.
Frankie is going to use a rolling pin.
Of course, classic.
Yep.
Classic.
So I'm going to use one of my favorite utensils that I only get to use like once a year when I make a chowder. A big stirring oar.
Oh, nice. Jess, if you want an idea, I had an idea earlier that again stretches the is this a utensil or not? But you might like it. The little mesh balls you put loose tea in.
Oh,
Like a
on like a string. Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. What are they called?
An egg steamer.
Oh, that's actually that kind of works for a possum. Like a little egg steamer dipper thing.
Possum.
What would a possum have?
I know. What would a possum have?
A garlic press? I don't know.
That's what Frankie. Yeah, that's Frankie. Why don't you take a garlic press?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the garlic press. That's right.
Yeah.
You can have a rolling pin then if you want.
Maybe you have
Yeah,
assorted
maybe.
Christmas cookie cutters.
Aw, I love assorted Christmas cookie cutters.
Oh.
Amber,
I have no idea what this
A few
application
X-rated
will be for
ones
soup, but
Put in.
I will use, yes, cookie cutters. Thank you. I love that. It's funny you guys said utensils in the
a
Olympic.
blend tech blender. Will it blend? Ah, if you're a raccoon, that's what you have to have. Chaos.
Oh my gosh.
One of those immersion blenders. You're just like,
Ooh, jeez.
Those I want one of those things really bad. Those things are great.
they're awesome. They're
Yeah.
really cool. You can
All
make the most pureed broccoli cheddar soup.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you can make some seriously good.
If you break into a pinkberry, you can get a big one.
Oh, snap.
We're not telling anybody to break into a pink bear.
But if you
That's
did,
we are.
you could get a big immersion blender.
All right, and now we are going to roll to determine who we are going to be making.
Who needs help?
For. Yeah, who
Let's
needs?
go with the hot goose.
I feel like we should just do hot goose.
Well, so hot goose is the creature type. I think we need to roll for the name, and there are some gems.
So
Why don't
I'm
we,
fine with
why don't
that.
we
But can
all roll a
can-
d12?
can
I
we
like
just
the
use hot
ambiguity
goose?
of hot goose. Like, is the goose overheated? Is the goose really like hot? Like, I like to think both.
The sexiest goose you've ever seen.
Yeah,
I rolled a 2.
it's very hot goose. Let me see
Oh,
here.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a
Where's my die
6.
roller?
There is some like absolutely insane.
1 also.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So, I mean, for us ones, there's Ruben de Coco or Mumford Manatee.
We should definitely use one of the names that chat has been,
Oh, that's a
great idea.
Great idea.
That's a great idea.
because like the Bat Spot and Doc Void have just been like throwing
Just
out
on fire.
names
Yeah,
all the time.
and they're letting us play into the mafia. So
Yes, they are. So we
Bobby
got
Stroganoff.
Oh,
Tony
Stroganoff.
Anchovy,
Stroganoff.
Freddie Spaghetti,
yeah, it's
Frankie
the whole
Chowder.
family, you know.
Aw,
Tony
Freddie
Minestrone.
Spaghetti. I really like Tony Minestrone. That's a good one.
Minestrone,
Yeah.
Minestrone Montana. I love, but that's just me.
Fair.
We can do Minestrone Montana. Yeah,
I don't care. No, but whatever else wants to do.
That's who we need to help? Or is
yeah. This is going to be who needs the help.
okay? Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'm fine with that.
Minestrone Montana, the hot goose.
Yeah, exactly. And again, like
Yeah.
we're not even going to roll on creature type. We're just going
Yes.
hot goose.
Hot
We're just
goose.
going
Yeah.
hot goose. Okay.
But that's good because it could be like a hot-headed goose that, like Tony Montana,
Sure. It's
Ooh.
fair.
just
Yeah,
an
hot-headed.
angry goose puffing Parmesan cheese who's angry.
You know, maybe he's all of them. He's all 3,
He's got like greaser
all
hair.
4. He's everything.
Yeah.
He's sexy. He's overheated. He's hot-headed. He's all of it.
I like it.
This
Say,
goose- that's his
hot in
problem.
every
He's got too
way.
much going on.
Hot in every way.
He beat me to it. He said, "Say honk to my little friend." I was trying to work honk in, so
Nice. Nice.
Oh my god, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about what his ailment is. One of
Oh,
the ailments you can get is weird lumps.
So
I love it.
So what needs healing?
Aw.
Does somebody want to just roll for this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. Go ahead.
Desperately
Me?
want to roll for this.
Yeah, go Amber.
What we got? We got a stubbed toe or dry mouth.
Dry mouth.
Dry mouth,
because
obviously.
Because of the cocaine, so he's always licking his gums.
His goose is
His
literally
goose
me.
gums. His goose gums are just really dry from all of this flour he needs. Desperately needs.
Dust just comes out when he honks. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just kind of a cloud of it.
It just poops flour everywhere every time he honks. Yeah. All right.
Everything wholesome, everything we start with wholesome becomes unwholesome very, very rapidly.
Yeah, I probably should have warned Jordan that I was like, yeah, we're playing your wholesome game, but it
I
is.
feel like this one's gonna be more wholesome than Avatar was. I feel
Yeah.
like we're not gonna go as deep as we did.
About earthquake.
I'm gonna go Girthquake deep.
Guys. Oh my God, I completely forgot to start recording.
Oh,
Oh, that's all right. Just start now. I've
Start
been
now.
recording
Okay.
anyway. Yeah, I've been
You can-
I was
recording
gonna
anyway.
say, you
know
might
what?
need
'Cause
to
I
use
didn't-
Christians.
I completely forgot to give you the rights to do that. So let me do that right now. Hold on.
I was gonna say this might be a special that you can only see live.
Duke distracted me from everything.
Still,
I can use the video from Twitch, I think, as long as we can
Yeah.
download it.
there you go. You should be
I
good.
was gonna
You
say
should
you
be
might be
good.
able to use Christians. I know Christian
should be
uploads
good.
his as well.
Recording in
Yeah,
progress.
There you go.
There you go.
No worries.
So now we need to determine what ingredients we need. Now, obviously, we know we're calling it a pasta vajul, but
I don't know what that actually is, so I don't know how funny these ingredients will be in it. Hang on.
Pasta. It's like
it's like
It's literally like
it's like-
pasta
it's
and
like-
beans. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like a minestrone, basically, kind of like.
Okay, it
Carrot,
begins with an F. I thought that. Okay, here we go.
So should we? It says roll 3 to 4 ingredients. So like, do we just want to roll and just pick like our favorite ones from?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
Everyone roll a die.
all right. That's
Yeah, I like them random. I want to see how offensive this is to
I rolled
pasta visual lovers.
rolled a strong 12, which does
Ooh.
have beans as an option.
Or
So
rocket fuel.
I rolled a 4, which gives me artisan cheese or galactic tangerines.
what?
Yeah,
Beans and cheese. We're halfway to an actual pasta vajul.
yeah. Let's do artisan cheese because we are in fact coming up with.
I rolled an 11, which is dragon's blood or clover. Vote dragon's blood.
Dragon blood. Yeah, right. That's the red base of our.
Yeah, yeah.
I rolled a 7, so that's coral or tire rubber.
Tire rubber.
We can do
Tire
tire
rubber.
rubber, little, like the little pasta noodles, the little circles.
Oh, cute.
And I rolled a
Cool.
9 for floppy disks or levitating liquids.
Oh my God, floppy,
Floppy
disks.
disks.
Floppy disks.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I love it.
All right. Yeah. So typically it says, use 3 to 4 for a 2-hour game. We don't have to get all of these. We'll see which ones we can get. Oh, and did we write down?
We can if it goes on to we can always do a quick montage, and
Yeah.
so and so
Yeah.
comes back with the floppy disks.
Oh my God, one of these is yellow snow.
I mean, you can just make it.
Why is it yellow? Though?
I mean, you need snow.
Well, anything
And
is
lemon.
findable in the Lost Forest. And so we should go back
Juice.
real quick and talk about how what did we name it? Was it Tony Minestrone or Minestrone?
No.
A minestrone,
It's Mystery
Montana. Oh yeah. Also, Gabagool has to make a appearance. Now, I'll leave that up if it's the Gabagool. I'm
Oh,
okay with
right.
that, like as in a ghoul, or if it's just actual Gabagool.
So when we chose the dry mouth that needs healing, there's a number associated with it. So by the end of the game, basically based on the ingredients we have gathered for our soup, we roll a d12 for each ingredient and try and beat this number at the end of the game. So we're going to try and get ourselves, maybe 4 of these ingredients.
Oh damn! Hang on, now I'm interested at what the highest ranking ailment is.
Oh, I actually
It
have
looks
not.
like it's the 42 appendicitis.
Yeah, that'll do
Yeah,
you.
that's a bad
That'll do
one.
you.
So what is so what do we have? Dry mouth. 26. We got to do. Okay. Oh boy.
All right, so we need beans, tire rubber,
Artisan cheese,
artisan cheese,
dragon's blood, and floppy disks.
Floppy disks are going to be hard to find.
Yes, they are. We'll just go to a
Yeah.
library. They probably have some of them laying around.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
But if it's all young staff, they have no idea what you're talking about.
A guy came into the library with a floppy disk that he needed to open, and I was like, I have an adapter, and I was like, what's on it? And he's like, a resume, and I was just like, why? Why would you? I was like, they haven't made these in decades. Why would you use a resume that old? Needless to say, it was unopenable.
You know what's funny is I have, like, in this closet right here, I have 2 floppy disks full of, when I started learning music, before I could even play, I used like a notation software that you could just plug numbers into and it would play it back for you in MIDI. So I like learned scales by like just messing up over and over and over again and making this like
really cool, actually.
As one does, yeah.
And so I have like 2 or 3 floppy disks just full of songs I made when I was like 11 or 12 before I knew how to make music. And one day I would love to open it and just be like, oh my God, it's so, oh no.
Rainy, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Like the software to open that is like, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, the tablature program that I used to use, I went to the website like not that long ago and the guy was like, this doesn't exist anymore. Like, stop asking me. I'm not going to put this back.
It's gone. Yeah.
So you can never use this again. So bummer. All right. So now we wander the Lost Forest. There is a provided map, but we can basically tab it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My cousin knows. He watched me make terrible music on this for a long time. But the Lost Forest, there is a map provided, but you can really make up whatever you want. The only real assumptions are that it pretty much goes on in all directions to a rectangle. There's like and the world is rectangular and doesn't loop around. There's no outside of this rectangle world. Creatures just simply wander in and out. So every corner is different terrain. The only thing we need to adhere to is that the bowl is in the direct center of the forest. So we can make locations as we go. The gameplay loop goes, we decide where to go. That does not cost a spoon action. We just go somewhere. You explore the location by rolling on what creatures are there, and you deal with an issue. And then one of us decides to do something and take an action. And then we explore more until we basically they will either lead you towards ingredients or give you clues to get to ingredients.
Okay.
So I feel like the dragon's blood. We can find a dragon in the Meat Cliff Mountains or the Quiet Cave. There's going to be a dragon in one of those 2 places.
Mm-hmm. Meat Cliff Mountains.
Right.
That sounds kind of dangerous. Meat Cliff Mountains kind of sounds dangerous.
Dragons like mountaintops, and they also like caves.
Like the
cave
bone
sounds
in ribs,
nice.
Up and then meat.
Very Lion King-ish, right? Like the elephant graveyard, right? I just, Quiet Cave sounds nice and peaceful. What do we need?
Does it sound
dragon's
like a dragon
blood?
Be there?
We need dragon's blood.
Dragon's blood.
Yeah.
I mean, chance? I mean, it could just be sleeping in there, and then we could just go in and take a little.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to the Meat Cliff Mountains. Is that where we're going? I'm sorry.
I think we should go to. I'm saying we should go to the Quiet Cave.
Sally thinks that the dragon is more likely to be in the Quiet Cave. Taking a little.
Yeah,
a little.
And
siesta.
it sounds.
If we want to go and get some dragon's blood, I'm not saying I can get it right away, but I know a guy who knows a guy. So, my cousin Stewie is my cousin Stewie knows a woodchuck named Ralphie who might be able to get. He kind of takes care of some stuff for some guys sometimes, but he might be able to get some of that dragon blood for us.
Listen,
I can't ask any questions though.
I don't doubt your connects there, your connections, your hookups, but Montana ain't gonna last much longer with his dry mouth. If he's ever gonna whistle again, we need to work a little faster.
If he's ever gonna honk clearly again.
He's a whistling dog.
He sounds like a broken one of those squeaky toys.
Yep.
My vote is for the Quiet Caves, but unless you're thinking if we go to the Meat Mountain, if the dragon's already going to be cut up there, then we'll just.
The problem with the Meat Mountain is you got to.
The blood will be right there
when you go there.
What the hell's a gabagool?
I mean, I like anywhere I can hang. I'm not. Caves.
So the gabagool is a ghoul that guards the Meat Mountain, but gabagool is the Italian version of saying the hot ham, gabagool.
That's what it is.
Barry, you're a bear. Bears hibernate in caves. You know a lot about. Have you ever seen a dragon in a cave?
Not one that I've been in.
How many caves you been in?
Usually just one.
You go to the same one every year?
Same one.
Yeah, the Quiet Cave's a great place to hibernate.
my family's got a place in Quiet Cave.
I mean,
go there every year.
the dragon could be a squatter.
May not be a big dragon
big
either.
squatter.
Subvert expectations.
Oh, that's
right?
true.
It's
That's
not their
true.
territory. They're just an annoying squatter.
It's not an actual dragon. It's a pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
It's a
do the
bearded
cave.
dragon.
It's an opportunity to make sure that that squatters haven't moved in on Barry's cave while he's not been hibernating, and
All right.
maybe if they have their dragons.
So when we get to the cave, we explore. Are we gonna say Barry's going in, or are we saying Sally's going in? Or like we are all going in, but who wants to roll the D12?
I mean,
it's a soup.
I'll roll the d12. Sure.
Yeah. So
This is
I'm
not
the
a soup
one.
eating. This is a
Yes, Ellie, find all the embarrassing things before Barry can hide them.
I'm the one who wanted the cave. I'll do
So-
the roll.
yeah, so this isn't to resolve what happens here. You're just rolling the D12 to find out what creatures are in here.
Establish the situation. I got
Exactly.
All right.
You have no idea how much self-control I've been exercising to not already eat this whole.
That's your
I know.
self-control. I've been watching you eat this whole time.
Mine is like
I rolled a
legitimately
1.
a goop.
I've had like
Goop
3
Goop
spoons of just liquid. That is.
I've been eating mine too. It's too good.
I rolled a 1.
So for one, there are 3 options. Human, for some reason, pop star, which doesn't say anything, just pop star, or aardvark.
Oh.
Give me Arthur in here. His fist is shaking.
I don't know why a pop star would be here, so I'm going to go with pop star.
It's got really good.
It's just T Swift.
It's got really good acoustics. So they're just
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
They are making the
Pop
quiet
star.
cave not quiet.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
So
but
this-
Rainy, this is a pop star. That means they can't sing.
Never stopping. You guys ever see that Lonely Island movie where he's pretending to be a pop star? It's very.
We're just going and it's a whole ass K-pop band.
Yeah. Why don't we combine it? It's pop star aardvarks, right? So they're just
Oh, yes.
like.
Yep.
I
there's
love
a
it.
bunch of them, and they're all like doing their dances and like
The
they
Aardvarkians.
got a crew where they're like 2 people are like whacking luminescent mushrooms and they're using them as like stage lights. Everyone else in this quiet cave. So it says here, what are they doing and what else is happening? I think we nailed it. I think
Yeah,
that,
they're practicing for their upcoming tour, right?
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
but I think they're pissing off all of the other denizens of the quiet cave. So who wants to hop in there and
I mean, this is a perfect
Cool.
distraction, right? Like we can just like doop doop doop, see if any dragons are watching, or doop doop doop, sneak on by and see if any dragons are angry.
okay.
Right.
So yeah, there are obviously you can scoop your soup to try and
Who's our best sneaker?
not
Not the bear, probably.
probably not the bear. Maybe the squirrel. Maybe
I mean,
Frank.
good try.
All you, Frankie.
All
Listen,
right,
Frankie, you got to get past
Listen.
the aardvarks to the
I'm
other
a-
side of the cave.
I'm
The
another
other
story
side of
man
the
from way
cave.
back. I got this. All right.
Don't go halfway and then turn back, Frankie.
No,
all the way.
Frankie always goes all the way. All right. I just click my garlic press.
Click, click,
All right.
click.
Just do
Quick,
a
quick.
little scan. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. I'll be back. I'll let you know what I see. Just keep an eye out. Make sure nothing happens. All right.
All right, maybe one of us should. Well, it's supposed. I think you're supposed to like basically one person's supposed to eat their soup per like location, but maybe
Yeah.
one of us like runs interference so Frankie can sneak by.
Yeah, I'm not looking because I'm going to scoop the soup. So here we go. So I'm not looking. I'm stirring. I'm getting a scoop soup. All right. I'm going to say it's. I got a noodle and some celery. So I'm going to say it's mediocre.
Mediocre.
Video. You do it. You're partway there. Why does this always happen to you? You're like, and I go back. I should go back right now. Like no, he's doing it. He's caught. He's indecisive. He's at the median. No.
So yeah, I think that, and the aardvarks, he goes right through like one of their setup. You know what I mean? Like he's going through their stage thing.
I know. We're like, we said go around,
Go
Frankie,
around.
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 Not towards the round thing.
So let's play some anteaters and think about what we don't have to come up with a song, but what's a good like anteater? What's their anthem? What's their song they're working on? Oof. I feel like I'm trying not to like make a joke about their very long tongues. You know what I mean? That go into like ant holes. You guys know what I'm talking about? No?
Yep.
It's just aardvark rendition of lunch.
Aw. Aw.
Well,
Singing
I
Under
guess
Pressure.
Under Pressure.
Mhm.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they're in the midst of this, and they're making moves. And Frankie, you get too close. You get too close. I think you can squeeze by, but like the whole audition, not audition, but like the run through is just interrupted, and like it all just kind of like awkwardly breaks down, and then maybe they're all
just like
One
Yeah.
aardvark's voice cracks. The pitch goes really high. The other aardvark falls off the little fucking broken stalagmite stage that they were on. Oh God! There's no one to crowd surf. He's down.
All right. Well, so technically, you're supposed to mostly just like talk to these people. So I think Frankie can absolutely get through there. Why don't we say with a middling success? Do you just answer the question? Do you think that there's any evidence of dragons here, or
guys, what do you think? Maybe there's not a dragon
hard
here. Yo, listen, this is okay. I know what happens.
There's a
All right.
real big poop in the back. It could be a dragon poop. or it
So
could be
yeah.
big.
So we're gonna work that in. So
it's really hard to tell. with
everybody, I interrupt their rehearsal. They all stop. One falls off the stalagmite. One of their voices cracked, and they all kind of just stop and like stare at Frankie angrily. And he's just like, "What's going on? Yeah, how you doing, guys? What's up?" And they're just like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Yo, I was looking for."
That's how pop stars sound when they're not singing, when they're not
I'm-
auto tuning. What are you
I'm
doing
looking
here?
for my friend, this dragon friend of mine, Sal. Used to hang out here, and I was just, stopping by to say hello and ask about his mother and how she was. But yeah,
We ain't
You seen him?
we ain't seen a dragon in here. We're just practicing for our Lost Forest World Tour.
that's so funny because
Wait,
that
like
shit in the
that.
back is pretty big. Like,
There's a
did
real
you
big
guys did you guys all collaborate on that together, or is it just because that? It looks like the product of one very large reptile.
No, that was here when we moved. That was here when we moved in. We felt it wasn't right to disturb the natural environment, so we just left it.
Technically, it makes a great fuel source. I mean, like it could be a fire. It's their pyrotechnics.
Yeah, it's set up to burn for the big finale.
Very metal.
That is extremely metal. All right. Maybe don't burn it in a small area though. All right. I'm gonna go back to the guys. I'm like, yo, bad news is he ain't here. There ain't no dragon here, but there was a dragon here. I know there was a dragon here.
So maybe we I'm thinking if we can get information out of the other people in the quiet cave before these aardvarks got here, maybe we can find out where it went, or do we just wander on track? Do we want to track the dragon?
I mean, I think maybe it's worth it to ask around and see if anyone knows of a dragon.
Okay.
Yo,
Do we all kind of split up and like?
Sure.
I go snuffling around.
Fox, yeah. Well, yeah, we have a fox here too. I mean, what's the fox?
Oh, you should have also sneaked. Yeah, you're a good sneaker.
My special ability is dig.
Dig. Okay.
Really?
Mhm.
Very
Dig
dense.
interpreted in very broad terms, like you're digging around for clues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
or I'm just launching digs at people. Just
True.
insult comedy. Really
Amber.
fucking good at it.
Just a
Amber,
sassy fox.
why don't you just roll another d12 to see what other creatures are typically in the quiet cave
Quiet
when
cave.
not aardvark pop stars?
I feel like there are bats here,
Oh, that's a good-
right?
we
Like
could-
they're up there in their little bat corners, and they've all got their
Hey,
wings
bats.
like wrapped over their heads because the horrible aardvark noises. So they haven't like heard us
Aw.
asking about the dragon. We got to get their attention somehow. Like, hey, guys, and they're just like,
my ability is hang. I might be able to get up.
Oh,
oh
there's
yeah,
and
there
yeah,
are
hang.
like stalagmites.
get up there, give them a little nudge.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Like, hey, buds,
Yeah. I'm like, hey Barry, why don't you use that oar and just like throw me up there? I'll catch on and hang.
launch him.
We got a
All
little.
right, yeah,
Perfect.
I can launch it up.
All right. I guess. Am I taking a scoop?
I mean,
then?
I feel like Kent really
Do it.
needs to roll to
Yeah,
see
Kent
the
needs to eat some
success of
soup for this.
launching you.
Yeah, I would say that as well.
I
All right,
think
so-
Barry needs to make a roll here.
All right, let's see.
I don't want to be Italian though. I don't know what voice this is.
And I know it's just how it's
feeling
happening.
heavy.
You can't stop
I
it.
Feeling
know.
heavy. I got
Jess, you should do your New
I'm
Jersey
going.
Italian
That's what I'm
accent. It's like the
going
best-
for. I'm going
That's the
for like
best
New
one
York,
I've
New
ever heard, though.
Jersey.
I love that. I
Have
love
you
it when you
heard
do that.
Is that like
Yeah. I
have.
meh best? What'd you just do, Ken?
well,
What'd
I
you
only
get?
got one little bit of beef.
Mm,
Oh.
Did you cut up your vegetables like we told you to?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I think, this fastball special is going poorly. I think that I'm going to.
I think instead of like going high,
Just launch
it
him.
was just a straight
A stalactite
You're
heading impales him.
Oh no,
That's
no.
awesome.
You're headed straight for the stage. Like you're
Nope,
headed.
nope,
No, not the stage.
past the stage into the giant thing of poop.
Oh, I landed.
Oh.
Yeah, I landed that. I landed.
no.
Okay.
Well, it cushioned his fall.
Should he get a roll to like catch himself or like do something
Hey,
to like?
are there
You
any
got-
beans in there?
Oh,
know
hey,
what?
yeah,
You know what? Why don't I?
yeah.
I mean,
Let's
this
do
is
Why?
kind of
Because you could have had,
Scoop
like,
for beans.
floppy
blood.
discs, like dragons, like treasure. You know, floppy discs.
There could be blood in the poop too. He could not be
Oh,
healthy.
ew.
dragon.
Oh, that
That's-
looks
that's
like
a
a
lot of-
pretty good glop.
pretty good
Rainy.
scoop.
Yeah,
Pretty good
that's a pretty good scoop.
I think this is a bean-rich pile of scat. You're like, beans.
I come up and there's sprouts, right? Like they're sprouting already, like beans would sprout. And I'm
Aw.
picking it up and it's like in my fur, and I'm pulling them. I'm like, guys, and I dive back into this giant pile of crap, start pulling out beans. Well, hey, there we go. Failures lead to beans.
That's really great. No, that's great. And we should next naturally head to Raccoon Falls so like that you can take a bath and wash off the beans and
Love
maybe find something else around there.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So for the record, who did not scoop in that scene?
Me and Amber.
Okay, so the boys cannot
We have to scoop before they can help.
Yeah, you guys have to.
Mm,
you can help.
gotcha.
But do
Gotcha.
we want to go to the land
Raccoon
of
Falls
Raccoon
urgently, immediately. You need to bathe and we need to rinse the beans.
Now,
Hard-
listen,
hard
Raccoon Falls could be a good source of tire rubber because they
Mm.
might have tires that they use as swings to swing
Floaties
into
or
the water.
swings. Yeah,
or
that's true.
floaties. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think you smell that bad. I think you smell fine.
I
it's
think
magical dragon poop.
I think it's just a hard cut to diving
Washing
back
the poop.
into his poop and coming up with, and then just like the waterfall, just like splashing right over the top of him, just like absolute, just crushing on top of this leaf, just sitting there.
Oh.
Yeah, no, go into the full stream. The full stream. It's gonna penetrate all your fur. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're doing great, bud.
All right, take it away.
All right.
So I guess, Jess or Amber, roll to see what creatures are at Raccoon Falls.
You got it, Amber. It's your place.
I got it. I am gonna roll. Let's see here. What buds are here today? We got an 11,
Ooh,
which is
good ones.
where are the creatures?
I got you right here. 11 is tree ent, the last dodo, or a golfer.
A what? A golfer?
A golfer.
Or
Just
Yeah.
a lone golfer. He lost it.
He
He
lost
lost
his
his
ball.
ball in the water trap.
Lost his ball in the woods, never came out. Got lost in the woods.
Holy shit. Yep, I like the
So-
golfer. He's here
Really?
looking for his ball. Yeah, I like the golfer.
Human being.
all right.
Just some dude who lost his way.
Some
Can't find
guy.
his ball.
Oh, you know what?
You know what? He's old because he plays golf, so he might have a floppy disk.
I was just gonna say floppy disk might be a thing here.
And he might be willing to trade it for his ball.
So we gotta find his golf ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Barry's gonna scare him if he goes up there. So yeah, and I are pretty unassuming, right? Yeah.
I feel like I should play the golfer just because
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fair, Raina. Yeah.
do that.
Excuse me. Hi there.
Excuse me, and this is what the golfer sees.
Yeah, you're a possum. And he's just like he's just like looking around, and he's just like, I don't even remember a waterfall on this course. He's like, where the hell? He's like,
She's just puffing up like damp and just bristly, like
So here's the question. In the Lost Forest, no, it says everybody
Yeah,
recognizes.
everyone speaks the same language.
Understand everyone in their native
Yeah.
tongue. So he looks and he's just like, he goes,
Hi there.
he's just like, okay. He goes, hi.
You don't look
Possible?
like you're from around here.
He goes, nope. He goes, got a bad case of the shanks today, and he goes like, I think I hit the.
Thanks. That sounds bad.
He's
That
like,
sounds real bad.
oh, you have no idea. He's like, they say good day of golf's better than bad day of golf. I have the worst days of golf.
I
Let's-
shanked the guy once. You hear Frankie say in the background.
and he looks up in the trees and he's like, oh.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's real friendly.
And he's just like, I'm just looking for my ball. He's like, send me Seinfeld reference. Was it a Pro V1?
Do you
The waterfall was angry that day, my friends.
do you know if it went in the water?
And he looks and he just says like, most of them do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where.
Well, we can find your ball for you. Do you got anything if we find it?
And he's just like, he's like, he's like, the golf cart. He goes, I don't even know where it went. He goes, all I got is, he's like, he starts,
All I've got is my resume on this floppy.
absolutely. Yeah. He looks and like, he pulls, you know what it is? Golfers got to have like a poncho or like a jacket in their bag in case the weather gets bad. So he pulls it out and he's like, I don't know, like what I got in here. He goes like an old sandwich and worst case scenario, he's got an old sandwich. I may be able to use that. And he pulls out like a rain jacket and out of it maybe
disk.
drops the floppy disk.
Clatters down.
Who's gonna roll to find the ball?
You know what? I'm gonna find the ball. I'm gonna try to hop behind the waterfall and look around the rocks back there. Hopefully, it's somewhere he can still play it. We might have to give him a little help with that if it's behind the waterfall. There's always stuff behind the waterfall. I'm gonna look behind the waterfall.
Of course, yeah.
I am gonna hop from rock to rock and try to get behind the waterfall. Here we go. I'm stirring.
I love the
I'm not
note.
looking. Ooh, this is also a mediocre scoop.
Oh, okay.
It's not empty, but it's
Oh.
definitely not near its maximum capacity.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good. That means you find something. Here it is. Maybe you find a golf ball. It might not be his golf ball.
I find a golf ball and it's in a really big axolotl's mouth and he looks pissed.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Another,
oh my god.
another
Wait, so-
animal has claimed this golf ball.
Wait, so Rainey, really quick question as a golfer.
Yeah.
You can tell which golf balls are yours compared to other people's
Oh, you
outside of color.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, there's a lot of different brands. There's numbers. There, a lot of people mark their golf balls.
All right. That's fair. Okay.
His golf ball's got a little pineapple drawn on it.
Nice.
This
Aw.
guy's name might be Marv, but we'll never know.
Oh no.
This golfer. I'm not going to take that from Christian.
So I found a ball. It's not playable. It's occupied. And I'll pop back behind the waterfall.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Occupied.
Hey, hey bud, did you pick that up or did it land there?
Does it have to like regurgitate it first? So it's like, whoa, and it's just like, I found it. It's my egg. He's like really.
Whoa.
My egg.
Whoa.
Did you how long did it take you to find your egg?
He looked. This axolotl looks at it and just goes like, I don't really have a good sense of time, but it's been a while. It's got to be close to hatching any day now.
Did your partner leave you to watch the egg for a little bit and then you lost the egg and you panicked and then you
Aw.
found it and
He's like this is just He's like well, he goes, this is a little harder, and he like knocks on it. Than the egg masses we lay, but it's got to be a good one, right? It's gonna be a good one, right?
yeah. I think the hard egg means it's an empath. It's gonna be an empath. Sally?
Yeah? Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Here they go.
Are you okay, Geraldine? What's going on? It's just a ball. Why is it taking so long?
It's his egg.
He's pondering his ball.
He's pondering his worm.
it's helpful.
Well, let's pick up the whole thing and bring it over to him.
With the axolotl.
It's occupied. I think
Why separate the two? He clearly is fond of it too. We'll just bring the whole thing together.
maybe we Geraldine. I'm gonna like scamper away for a little bit.
That's you.
Not Geraldine. Fuck Sally. Fuck.
Talks to herself
Why-
in third person.
I know. I'm like, why are you saying your own name?
I think he's misplaced his kid, and his partner's gonna be back from
That's a real
the grocery store or
irresponsible
something
parent.
real soon, and we should help him find his kid, which is probably a little smaller than that and not nearly as hard.
I mean, if he lost his kid, the kid's probably better off.
The kid's soft.
but still, maybe if we can swap them out. And then, like, a kid's not going to grow up an orphan or like in some guy's golf bag. Like,
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on this. I'm pretty sure axolotl have like awful eyesight because they are like
they have like
Oh,
pseudo eyes. They're not
really?
even real.
so like you could
Oh,
pull on Indiana
cute.
Jones, just swap out
Swap.
the ball if you wanted to.
All right. I mean, like, do we even know where to look for this kid? Where could he have rolled off to?
You know, I got
feel
an
that's
idea. Maybe
another soup
maybe
scoop.
if we just move downstream a little bit, and it's gonna be in this general area probably, right? I don't think they travel too far. So maybe you kick up some silt and some rocks and stuff, and I will strain the water and see what we get.
All right, maybe I'll do. I'm a
Something for
possum,
that.
right? Can I sniff for eggs or something? It's in an egg, right?
You can scoop some soup to find out.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, what was your idea first, Frankie?
I was gonna say you can filter this stuff through my garlic press.
I think your garlic press is
The
probably
colander is a little more
small.
gentle for
Oh,
a child.
You got a colander. That's true too. Yeah.
That's true. We got a colander. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pan for eggs. You knock up the silt and the rocks and stuff, and I
Okay.
can pan for eggs.
Okay.
Use your nose to find a good spot. You know, it should
Ah.
smell like
all right. I'll
that fresh baby smell. You know?
I don't think there's a rule against using your item to help someone else's success if it makes sense. So
Yeah, I will do
Okay,
that.
okay.
I'm gonna aid with my colander sifting here.
All right. So I have to not look and do a scoop.
Use your little paws, you know, sniff around,
Oh,
find a good
just like
spot,
a
dig.
That's a decent. I'm starving, so
would you say that had a lot of bits on it?
Yeah,
not a lot of bets on it.
All
That
right,
was a
that's
good
a
one.
good success then. So I think that you're
just panning for axolotls.
and this little kid, this little tiny little axolotl, is just chilling in this colander.
He's not even egg shaped anymore. Sally,
Aw. Isn't he a cutie?
He's
he's
tadpole.
little
he's
cutie.
ovalish with a tail. Hey, bud. Hey, little guy.
He's
I think you're
probably
a-
pre-vocabulary. We should bring him back soon. He'll be real happy to be with his father again.
Oh man, his dad's gonna feel like an idiot if he realizes he's been nursing this golf ball instead of his kid.
You know what? He'll probably barely notice until he knocks on it.
Yeah, just like maybe surprise him and he can drop it and we can
He's
just
gotten
like
used to like hitting the golf ball. He's gonna punch his kid in that. All right, so you guys gonna do the swap?
yeah, we gotta do the swap. But now everybody has rolled, so everybody can help with the swap
True.
again.
This is true.
Oh, fun. I ran out of soup. My soup was starting to congeal,
Oh,
Hmm.
oh.
so I had to finish that. And so now I am doing whiskey and Swedish fish.
Oh, very nice.
Did you put it in a bowl, Kent? Did you put it in a bowl?
I have a glass
As long
and a
as
spoon
there you go. Go for the scoop.
and a small bag of Swedish fish.
Oh, cute.
Oh shit! What's your special ability, Kent?
Hug, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Hug.
fantastic.
Oh, that's very good.
Fair
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who can pull off the swap. I don't
I mean,
see. it doesn't
You've
matter.
got the most opposable thumbs.
This is fair.
I probably
Yeah.
have a. Don't I have opposable thumbs too? Or no? No, I
And
don't.
I'm nice and clean.
You have a prehensile tail, but
Me? Possums?
I do
have
too.
a prehensile tails?
yeah,
Yes, I do.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
But they kind of just
Um,
had like rat tails.
but yeah, he's got the opposable thumbs. So
I'm down to pull off the swap.
maybe here we go.
I
Frankie,
ca-
you could also maybe do it because they're they're snatchy. They grab like round things which are nuts.
Oh, that's true too. That's true too.
One of you's got to feel lucky. Look at this little guy. He's so squishy. Just don't squeeze him too hard. You know.
So
Whiskey.
I can go for it. I could try and pull this up. I've stepped out of the waterfall soaking wet and just kind of like
All right, bud. Your Uncle Foo's gonna take you home.
and like you just hand me this little tadpole and I'm like,
Yep, here you go, bud.
great, awesome.
Yep.
And
His dad's in there, tenderly caring for a golf ball.
Just do one of those Mission Impossible things where you come down from the top and then
using my tail?
yeah, and then just like make the swap really quickly and just go back up, you know.
And that actually works really well. So yeah, if I have to, I can use my my scoop, my hang ability to prove my success. I have some pretty mushy cereal here, but here goes.
It's either
Oh,
That's
mm.
pretty good. That's middling, but you can make
That's
it into a
middling,
one.
but you
I'm gonna
use
use
your
my-
ability, right?
I love the idea of Mission Impossibling this.
Yeah, done.
I'm just descending from the ceiling, and this blind axolotl is just caressing this golf ball, and just like
Your fish
slowly-
look like they're dead.
this.
They
Oh
are.
shit! What was your object?
Mine,
Who's?
Rainey's, yeah.
the corn
The
cob hole.
coin thinks, oh, you could probably use those too for the ball. You're just like, boop,
I was
Oh,
debating
and
it,
then you just put the kid in.
but my ability can just bump it up to a full success. So I think that like the slippery kid just kind of slops down, and when I pull the thing, he's doing it, and then he lands in his hand. He's like, huh, and then he's like, it hatched.
Congratulations!
It's a good one. He's like very excited, and the kid's like, Dad, I'm like 2 weeks old.
He's gonna be an empath. He's an INFJ for sure.
Yeah, and he's like, Dad, I'm like 2 weeks old, and he's just like, see, he's already advanced. You were right. You were right. He's so
Top of his class.
Guys, really quick side story. Hate to distract, but I stayed at my friend's place last week and he has chickens. And the first day I went to go get chickens and there were so many eggs. I was like, holy crap, there's so many eggs. I did not know that he had fake eggs, right? In there for like the eggs to like lay their eggs with them. So I took all these eggs out. I went to go make myself some food. I was like, wow, these eggs are really hard. I washed them. I boiled them. I like tried to crack them. I was smashing them. And I was like, wow, these eggs must have just gone bad or something.
God.
Like, I did not realize until like,
that's funny.
yeah, I did not realize until like 3 or 4 days later. I like messaged him while he was in Mexico City and I was like, so how many fake eggs were there in there? And I like took out 2 and I had trouble with 2 of them. And he's like, there's 6. And I was like, 6? And I had mixed them up with the real eggs. So I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, actually, you can tell them apart, but I could
I
only
was gonna
find
say,
5.
can't you tell by like the texture? There's no way
Yes.
the texture feels
So-
like a real egg.
The texture, I think, is actually kind of similar, but like it feels, like the weight feels different than a real egg. And they're like kind of glossy. They have like a shiny gloss on them. But I only found 5. I couldn't tell what the last one was.
First, your
She
fucking
ate it,
lemon,
obviously.
and then or orange or whatever that was, and now there's
No,
an
it was a
egg.
lemon.
It was a lime, wasn't it?
It was a plastic lemon that was mixed in with Jess's table bowl of fake fruit. And
So I
all of
had
us, like,
Real fucking lemon that was petrified.
All right, another side story. I had a bowl of fake fruit and I didn't remember. I like months or
I can't
years
wait any
ago,
longer.
I had put a real fruit in with my bowl of fake fruit to like just to eat later, right? I didn't know where to put it. So I put it there with the fake fruit, but then I forgot about it. And like a year later, it just like petrified somehow. And
Oh my
Kent was
God.
like, is this a fake fruit? And I'm like, yeah, that's a fake
Because it
fruit.
was
Why
light.
else
It felt
would
like it was
be
made of
there?
foam, like some of the fake fruits are. And then we were, but like something was weird about it. We were like, ah,
And then we cut it open and it was not a fake fruit.
and it was mold.
Yikes.
It was a capsule of mold.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, your smashing of the egg reminded me of this just last week.
That's hysterical, Jess.
Like,
Well, so we
But
got,
I will say that eggs, like fresh from like fresh laid eggs, are so freaking good, though. Oh my god, like unbelievably
that's
good.
what I was hoping for.
Yeah,
I just
they're
couldn't
really
get
good.
them open.
You just missed out on it, but they're really good.
Yeah.
so we
All
got
right.
a golf ball. We
Yeah,
got a
this
golf
isn't
ball.
even on our list.
Hey, mister,
is
is
not.
this your ball?
And then he looks at it and it's got a pineapple on it. And he's just like, what do you know? It's my ball. He's like, And then he looks and he just goes like,
We're happy
"Thanks."
to help. We'll take that piece of junk off your hands.
And then he just looks and he goes like, I don't know what junk you mean, but have at it. And like his golf bag is sitting right there or something. And
The floppy disk. Ah.
Rummage. Yeah.
Actually, honestly, maybe the old cheese too. Like, I don't know what kind of cheese it is. Like,
It's
Land O'Lakes
artisan.
close
We
enough
need
to artisan. We're grabbing
artisan
it.
cheese. Well,
I
just
mean,
if it's like a little moldy Land O'Lakes, that's artisan. It's like it's good.
I grew into the accent. This is just what it is now.
It's amazing. I love it.
I don't hear one at all.
Oh, she's got a good one going.
I don't hear one at all. This is just like, I feel like her normal voice. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, she's got one.
So do we want to go with artisan cheese or floppy disk or both?
Honestly, both. This is a twofer.
There we
We
go.
helped two people here. We helped this guy get his ball back. We
Here's
helped
the deal.
the actual model get
She
his
has
son.
the
So
floppy disk, which are homeowners association records from like 1984 for his
yes,
urban
the
development.
fucking HOA, what are they called? Bylaws are in there.
Yes, the bylaws for his HOA, and then he had like an old
Pimento and cheese sandwich from Augusta National.
He had like a piece of regular cheese, but it's aged, so now it's artisan cheese.
Yeah, that's all we said is like it's just moldy.
You just like just get that whiff of it, and you're just like,
Dry
that smells that smells French for sure. Yeah, that's some good cheese right there.
That smells French for sure.
This is gonna fix Montana right back up. He'll be honking with the Angels in no time. But like, because his voice is so good, not because
Like,
he's dead.
yeah, not because he's dead, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to find dragon blood and tire rubber.
Hey, there's like a junkyard around here somewhere or something that's the equivalent. I saw it on the map. What
Oh,
fucking
we'll for sure find
Right.
tires at a
Crash
junkyard.
site. Crash
Crash
site.
site,
would
yeah,
have-
yeah.
Yeah.
crash
Crash
site.
site. All right.
All right. So I rolled there. Did anybody else roll?
I'll roll. I haven't rolled yet. So let me.
I haven't rolled.
I think I was the
Go,
only
go
one.
ahead, Kent. You roll.
All right.
Because I might have rolled at the cave. I don't remember. I think I did.
So we cross back all the way around, going to the crash site. We do pass through the campgrounds, but I mean, if we want to go to the crash site for some tire rubber, yeah.
Hey, a quick picnic basket can't hurt.
We can
Picnic
also
A
ask
quick
around.
picnic basket, yes.
Picnic.
Picnic basket.
Boo boo.
We can also ask around.
Check on those
still.
fires. Make sure they're being safe while you're at it.
Yep.
Only you
Oh.
can prevent lost forest.
No.
I just get my tie and then my ranger hat, and I'll just be two characters walking through this campground.
Do you want to roll a d12, Kent, for who you encounter? Are we doing campground or are we doing crash site?
Let's do both. Let's do the campground on the way to the crash site.
Yeah,
All
let's do
right.
the campground.
Roll a d12, Kent.
All right, D12.
My soup is
Let's
cold.
see. I got
know
a
mine too.
10.
A 10. There are yetis, scarecrows, or hoodlums.
Wait,
Yetis
what
through the
was
jack
the first one?
Yetis.
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 That's how you get yellow snow. No, wait.
Yetis, scarecrows, or hoodlums.
Can we do
Yetis
hoodlum
have-
scarecrows that have Yeti coolers?
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely can. Yep. Except like they're scarecrows, so they probably can't lug them around, right? So like they're just kind of
There.
Stuck there.
they're where the coolers are.
Oh,
They're the mythical Yeti coolers that keep everything cool you put them into. So they just like stand post around them to keep them guard.
Yeah.
oh,
They're hoodlums protecting whatever needs to stay cold.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So who wants to play hoodlum? Christian.
Christian.
Man. All right.
My natural. So they're. All right, I can get my drink here. So they're redneck.
typically,
They're dicking with the fire. They're
When you're
dicking with that
They're
fire.
just,
Let's
like,
say,
they're just standing around with a stick, poking the fire, and they've all got beverages.
that's
They're
incredibly
burning. They're
dangerous.
burning random junk. They're burning trash.
That's
I just-
incredibly
They're burning
Yeah.
their
Just
tire.
hey, Dow, don't
Oh,
get
they're
too
burning
close.
a tire. What is
Don't
that
get too close to that
smell?
fire, Dow. You know what happened? Remember what happened to Tommy? I know
Why?
what I'm
What
doing,
happened
Frank.
to
Shut the
Tom?
fuck up. He's a scarecrow. He
Scarecrow.
burned, right? Yeah.
They're scarecrows.
Holy
Fire.
shit.
Hey, Lance, bring that tire over here. You're gonna make a nice smoky fire. You know, I got to hydrate.
Hydrate.
do we all got to hydrate?
Shit, Barry. They're fucking with the fire.
Oh yeah,
They're very
that's a
flammable.
Goodyear burns nice. Let's throw that in there. And nice and long. Goodyear got a fire that's gonna last just forever with a Goodyear tire. That's the nice thing about it,
With a Goodyear, you'll get a fire that lasts all year.
So,
Yep.
rolls it over right into the fire.
Oh yeah, look at that burn.
Look at that. They're cooking it for us.
It smells good
Does it
too,
have to be braised?
Doesn't
I
say
mean,
it.
Can't
It
help
can't be braised.
Doesn't say it can.
I mean, it might
we're
soften
adding-
it up at this point.
We're layering flavors. It's fine.
it.
It's fine.
Right.
But- I'm not so good with scarecrows. They're kind of scary, I don't think this one's for me.
Yeah.
Barry, you're up.
Yeah, yeah.
A big guy.
I'll go up. I'll just you shouldn't.
You hear something,
First
Tom?
off-
Yeah, I think someone's
There you
going to
go.
get scared is what's going to happen. And he turns around and he goes like this, and he sees the bear, and he's like, oh, shit. He just kinda
He wants a
stops.
hug.
Oh, he was.
Oh my God, you should do it.
Hey, buddy.
You
Yes.
should hug
Take
all
a soup
the
to hug.
hoodlums.
Listen,
Yes.
arson
Yes.
is not the way.
They're stuck like this.
Hug all the hoodlums.
Just asking for hugs.
Yes, do it, Ken.
Oh,
your soup.
he just wants a hug.
Yeah.
So Kent, if you can, you can use your ability to improve your.
Yep, hug it out. Listen,
Go
buds, you don't really
ahead
need to be
and
burning
scoop.
tires and garbage, Enjoy the natural splendor around you. Take a hike. Maybe
Yeah.
go talk to
All
them
the-
birds over there.
Aw.
Make up those long those long rivalries with the crows you've been dealing with.
Yep. The scares. It's the scares and the crows.
Scares and the crows.
So I will. I will go up to the thing as one turns around and is like, "Oh, okay." I'll just give him a hug. Maybe
He's like,
like-
someone's going to get scared. And you just like grab him and hug him. And he's just like, oh.
So it's and then it's just like I just like holding this one. I just turn to the other. Look at the other one. It's like you really shouldn't be burning a
like-
tire. It's not great for you.
Physical contact is actually kind of nice. Not going to
He's
lie.
like, why do I remember my mom?
I kind of feel comfortable right now. I love
Very
you guys.
secure.
You're very easy to talk to.
All right, let's see how this goes because I am using a glass of whiskey.
Yes.
And
Oh my
Swedish
God,
fish.
your whiskey is turning reddish.
Yeah, they're melting. They're melting
Does it
in the whiskey.
That's so funny.
Give him a good stir. Try to go fishing, Barry.
I got one.
That salmon run. I mean, considering that it is whiskey and Swedish fish, I feel like one is not bad. Like,
I feel like
pretty
You
good
know,
to me.
but he's also using his special ability, so it goes up a tier.
I think he
It melts his-
break through.
dry hot. His dry straw hot.
Yeah, I was like, first off, you shouldn't be burning rubber. 2, you guys are made of straw. You should probably not be playing with fire in the first place.
Mm.
They're
so
hoodlums, though.
fun.
They are hoodlums, of course, but like personal safety, man. Like,
Yeah. Ralph got burned up real bad. He's not that scary anymore. He's
Is
just like a
Ralph,
twig.
in a pile in the corner. Like
There's just
it's just a pile of
Ralph
ash
is
with,
still
with a straw
smoldering.
hat.
He's like, ow.
it's just a wire frame. It's just like smoking. Yeah.
Oh, Ralph. Don't you worry. We're gonna cook you up something good real soon. Right after this patient that we have back here, we have to triage. The dry throat is very severe. You're gonna be okay smoldering for a little bit until we can get to you, but we are gonna be back.
He's just
And-
like,
There you go. Our sequel is Ralph.
We're gonna make you a nice corn chowder. That'll fix you right up. Yeah. Give him a little pat with my paw.
Yeah, you're fine.
I love Andrea. Like the dry throat's very severe. We have to take care of that first, so Tony Montana's voice don't expire forever. And then we'll be back and we'll fix your smoldering situation with some corn chowder.
you can have the tire, I guess. And you're just like, oh wait, I can't get it.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
yeah,
I got my
your oar.
I got my oar.
Oh yeah.
And-
Just scoop it out. Yeah.
Put it out.
Yes.
Yeah, we can roll that into your same roll. Really, I think because
that's pretty easy.
Cancel. I like that.
Yeah, and look, there's a little river on the way to the crash site. It looks like, or maybe that's overflowing soup, or maybe
it's a soup river.
Either
I don't
way,
know what's going on there, but it looks like is that a path, and maybe it's a path. I don't know.
I mean, either way, it should put the flaming.
Just roll it in the dirt.
Out. Yeah,
like stop, drop, and roll.
There you go.
Roll. We're just focusing on the roll part of the stop, drop, and roll. Yeah,
I like that. I like
Fire
that the heat too. The fire started like stripping away little bits of it, so we have almost like these like perfect little ringlets of
curls.
Of tire rubber. These perfect little curls. It's tire rotini. It's
rotini.
Rubber rotini.
Oh no,
rubber rotini. I love it.
There
I'm
you
gonna pick
go,
them up and
rubber
put them in my
rotini.
calendar as we go. Like,
Carry them in your calendar. Perfect.
Yep, carrying them in my calendar like a little ingredient basket.
There you go.
It's a very multifunctional tool. I love this thing. You know, you can carry fresh ingredients in it, and then you can wash them in the same bowl, and you can dry them in the same bowl.
The soup river. All right. So in this case, all we have left is the dragon blood.
The hardest one.
This one.
Shit, you know.
The one
He's got to be in the Meat Cliff Mountains or maybe the Royal Observatory because dragons and princesses and royalty.
Something he could have crashed at the. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we go in the Meat Cliff Mountains then. You want to try that out?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go there next.
All right. We
The Meat Cliff Mountains.
But guys, we do. The Royal Observatory will be on the way.
Yeah, princesses and royalty and dragons. You know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's going to try to steal a princess
all
from the
myth.
Royal Observatory.
Dragons don't like princesses. That's all myth.
Some of them do.
Who doesn't like a
maybe
princess?
princesses like dragons.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go with it. It's like the princess actually wants the dragon. Okay, who
Maybe the princess is the dragon.
She's a royal dragon. There you go. Who wants to roll to see what kind of
I'll roll this one
at the Royal Observatory?
I got 2.
Two hot goose.
Hot goose.
Another hot goose.
Be a hot goose, a gremlin, or a mole person.
Mole person. A blind mole person at the observatory.
Oh.
They need the insanely powerful.
They're literally just like reading. They're just like reading a book because they put it on the.
Oh,
It's a massive telescope, right? That should be pointed up at the sky, but they point it down. They point it down the slope, and they just.
Yeah, it's pointed directly at a big meat boulder, a big meat boulder from the Meat Cliff Mountains.
no. I was like, what are you saying?
To get that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
A meat boulder, no, a meat boulder.
I love that. Yeah, they use it. They point it down, and like because they're moles, they burrow in, and they have like all these tunnels, and like they could just move it to like these little things on the ground, and they're looking at this massive thing.
Aw.
The royal
reading.
royal moles. What are they reading? Okay, everybody come up with a good classic literature mole pun.
Is there a mole in Thumbelina?
There is. I think she was a grandmother.
The 3 Molesketeers.
Yeah, good enough. We'll take it. Yeah, 3 Musketeers. I'll take it.
Throw 3 Musketeers.
They're French now.
They're French.
They're French royalty.
They're French. They're like, this is the part where D'Artagnan fights the other 3 moles. That's French enough.
Yeah, and we get close enough, and they're blind, so they don't see us coming. They might not hear us coming, but they smell us coming because of our very French.
The little noses are like.
And because of the born and Taya.
Yeah, the Burning Tide.
True.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh my god, that's gold. That's so good. That's
That's
gold.
Doc Void for the win.
That's good.
That's gold. Yes.
It's about
Thank you, Doc
revenge.
Void.
Taming of the Shrew. Yeah,
Oh, Taming of the Shrew.
Taming
That's a
of the
spicy
Shrew.
mole book in Mole Royalty.
It is, yeah.
Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Aw. I like the Count of Monte Cristo.
The
That's
Count
a
of
great one.
Monte
Cristo.
Cristo. Is
Yes.
Great one. That's gold.
All right. So they're enjoying their.
So he's like, for 14 years, he was imprisoned in the rock.
All right.
Why didn't he just dig? Because the rock was solid.
Yeah, they don't understand. They're like,
Yeah, it's a mole dad reading the story to his little French mole kids.
Aww.
all right.
pardon? Excuse us, your majesties?
Who's that?
Well, I'm Geraldine, and this is my soup troop. You know, we're just going about and
It smells the soup and some very good cheese.
well, it's not
And
soup yet.
cheese is like literally like a fly buzzes by the cheese and dies.
You get the cartoon green
Yeah,
wafting.
it's like the green wafting off of it.
From a
Yeah.
Ziploc bag of cheese.
Well, it's not soup yet. You know, we there's one more
Yeah,
really special ingredient we got to get.
we're looking for dragon's blood.
You know of
Dragon's
any
blood.
dragons
Oh, yes, I do.
or their blood?
Sacre bleu, yes, I do. There
Yeah.
is the mole in the iron mask. Holy shit!
Oh, really?
Uh,
This is fantastic luck.
Yes, it's a great. I need a French dragon name.
Oh,
Voltaire. He is a blue dragon.
Voltaire.
Voltaire. He lives on top of the meat mountain.
Voltaire. He's a Voltaire.
bowl. Yeah.
Voltaire. Yes.
Voltaire.
Yes.
That's why they say
It's the great Voltaire
The
who lives
dreaded
on top
Voltaire.
of the meat mountain. He is great and terrible.
Oh. Well, it sounds like by terrible you mean he's kind of grumpy sometimes?
Yes. But I know what he likes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what is he like?
Truffles.
Mmm.
Like the chocolate or the mushroom? Yes.
Yes.
Chocolate covered truffles.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow, I'm not really sure those are in season. You wouldn't happen to have any in your royal larder, would you? That you'd be willing to part with for maybe a favor?
Do a favor.
Sounds like someone needs to eat some soup, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, I see you're enjoying some literature there, and you know, I'm really great with the kids in the reading. I'd be happy to read them a couple of bedtime stories with my eyes.
To come to the observatory to read. Or we call it the readatory.
Exactly. You wouldn't have to, use the big lens. And I know it can be when you squint in a lot, it can give you a little bit of a headache sometimes.
No.
Eat some soup.
We
Let's
got the
see.
large,
Yes.
we got the
soup.
large print.
Here we go. Here we go.
Extremely large print.
Yes, large print textbooks.
Oh, it's heaping.
It's
It's
We got a big
huge.
one.
All right. So yeah, the little mole kids are like,
It's got a big piece of chicken.
I see it.
little mole kids are like, we love her, Dad."
Kids ever heard Robin Hood? It's a pretty good one.
Very well. I shall give you some of my truffles.
Man.
He kind of like moles away, like,
Much obliged, Your Majesty.
and he comes back with a little, like wicker basket that they use to dig them up.
Oh.
And, they put them in after you dig them up, and he opens it up, and he
Yeah.
gives you 3 truffles. Voltaire will love this.
Much obliged. Should make getting the last ingredient a lot easier and probably a lot less burny. Don't want to end up looking like that tire over there.
Does not breathe fire. He breathes very hot French onion soup.
Oh,
It's scalding hot. You must be careful.
Yikes.
shit. Well, thank you for the warning very much, Your Majesty. I'm going to help my soup troop go and retrieve the last ingredient. We got a very sick patient back home. And then I'm just going to be a hop, skip, and a jump right on over and read these kiddos a real good bedtime story.
Oh my God, I love this Amber accent so much. It's like 1920s gangster mall Amber. It's
Yeah.
freaking like, I love it.
All right. So we have
All
the
right.
truffle to
We have the
approach
truffle.
the Meat Cliff Mountains. All
We got to
right.
climb. We're like, just digging our
I
hands
have a
into
feeling that
meat.
the Gabagool should show up.
Mm.
Meat Blanche!
You should just you gotta find
Instead
a
of a
vein and
mudslide,
climb
it's
it.
just gravy coursing down the mountain. We're like,
Just eating it.
Oh yeah, we're like struggling, but then you also get the spot of like all of us just have our mouths open.
like, it's everywhere. Is that all you?
Yeah, we're struggling, but it's a good struggle. All right, so the treacherous climb, the montage climb of the Meat Cliff Mountains, rappelling across with whatever sinew or like you know what I mean, like they tie
He uses
meat.
Slim Jim to pole vault the the gap.
You're like walking along a narrow strip of bacon and some of it crumbles off and like one of us has to grab the other one. Oh, I got you.
Our journey got so treacherous. Jeez.
It's like a very
This is a
hot-
dangerous place.
like a very hot lava thing, but you can like throw pepperoni to like land, but it curls
Oh.
up. And you
Oh
gotta-
no.
You gotta be careful because he'll grease trap your.
Place is full of meat dangers left and right.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous meats.
The Meat Cliff Mountains.
Climb to the tallest peak on the highest mountain.
All right, so we can assume
And we can see a hole
see
in the
both
meat,
hair from here.
and
He's fucking
you
huge.
smell French onion soup,
Fucking huge.
and you
Oh,
just
yeah.
know, yeah, you just know we're there because we can smell the French onion soup.
Nice and caramelized.
Who
Like,
who
we're
wants
close,
to
I can
give
smell
these
onions.
truffles? You know I would, but dragons don't like red, and I can't
I
take
got it.
off,
I'll
so,
take it. I ain't
Yeah, I think
afraid
it's
of no.
Frankie and
no.
Sally are
Yeah.
two left to roll.
I
for
got
this.
it. I'm gonna go. Hold on.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
well.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean,
Uh,
should we say the gabagool is going to be?
I'm fine with it being the gabagool without even rolling.
Yeah, I think that.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're talking about all these like meat related terrain obstacles, right? And then almost like let's just ring in the classic like D&D kind of thing, right? As you're like going along just a meaty kind of tight canyon, like you know, like those
Meaty
tight
canyon.
a meaty canyon. It's wholesome. It's for kids.
It's so funny. I even said a tight meaty canyon, like you know.
Okay, as opposed to a wide meaty canyon.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's the wall of the canyon itself kind of like unfurls like a nice thin slice of gabagool,
Yeah.
and kind of like billows up over you. Do you like that?
Yes.
Really?
Flaps.
Do
you like that?
The way you said that, Rainey. Oh man, we need a clip of that bit about just do you like that? What is the time of the recording? Sarah needs to cut it.
It is
like halfway through. and I was like,
1:29.
oh, no.
1:29:14.
I was totally
1:29,
fine until
yeah.
that ending. Right?
That's a soundboard clip right there. Do you like that? So fucking good.
Oh no.
No,
it.
no.
The way back, clip it. Oh no.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh.
So anyway, meat,
Say,
meat
what are
cake
you doing?
unfurled.
What are you doing? It? What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
It?
Oh, it's
Hey.
the gabagool. Holy shit. Hey, how you doing?
Well, you're Frankie, so I guess I'll play. Does anybody else want to play the gabagool?
No.
You go.
If I do an Italian accent, I'll lose this one forever.
All right. Hey.
The Jersey accent must be saved. It's too precious. So
I feel so bad for our Italians.
I know. Listen, we gotta hit all the countries. Like
we
you know,
have. We've made fun. We're not really making fun of them. This is just like Sopranos, but with animals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So unfurling before you and just kind of hovering. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It?
Hey, Frankie, how you doing, man?
Oh, little Frankie. Hey, I ain't seen you in a bit. How's your uncle?
You know, Mr. God's ears, he's doing all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, it's so every once in a while, you know, we
And they're just gesticulating wildly.
They're just like-
from afar, we see the rest of the soup troop going like, "Oh no, this looks really dangerous," because they're like,
It's very tense. Are they gonna fight? They throw in they throw in hands? What's
They're
going
throwing-
on here?
What are you doing? I know. I heard you was hanging out in the meat
The
area.
meats.
Yeah, in the meats. Yeah, but what you up to?
well, you know, up here, it's you know, you can get away with a little bit more up here in the mountains. People aren't up always up in
Yeah.
your business. But also, there's
You can grease a lot of palms up here.
Grease a lot of
this new hotshot moved in. I'm here working kind of middleman stuff here for the families.
Is this the dragon? The Voltaire the dragon?
I don't know, some French sounding name, but you know.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, funny you should say that's where I'm going to see Voltaire. So,
Buddy, I don't know.
no, but check it out. It's fine. Just look, I got these.
And then you hold up the truffles,
Yeah,
and does like a little bit of like a look around his. All right. I see you know what you're doing here. I see. All right, what's in it for me? You know how it is. You gotta, there's the code.
I got it. Listen, let me
Gotta
see.
grease some palms here.
Yeah.
I grease some palms.
This is so good.
Listen, see that possum over there?
He looks and he's just like, yeah, I see her.
Yeah, she's single. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I introduce you to, and my friend Benny the panda, he's going to be singing down at the bowl later on. I gave you some tickets, a nice little table right up front, bottle of wine and some things. I can't guarantee that, but I'm saying I can give you the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like he smirks and kind of like nudges you, and he's like, yeah, you know what they say, me and a nice red. You know what I'm saying? That's a combination. It's good. That's gonna get your heart burning one way or another, if you know what I'm saying.
You know what they say about possums too, And
then he's just like, I do, but I don't think
we can say it on live stream here.
They're all screamers, So.
And he just looks and he just goes like,
the only North American marsupial.
That's right. Pouches.
Pouches for days.
Pouches, man. Pouches is what they got.
Possums have they do,
yes,
right?
They do. They're marsupials. Yes.
No.
Actually, that's one of the things you're supposed to do if you see roadkill, if you see possums.
Check their pouch, see if they
check their pouches, see if there's babies, because you can call wildlife rehabilitators and they'll take them in.
I didn't know that.
The more you know.
I have a friend who works for the Roger Williams Zoo, and she does it, and it's like, I don't know how comfortable I'd be being like, let's get in there. And like, oh, there they are, But I've saved quite a few possums, which I appreciate.
I mean, if you drive around with some gloves in your car.
I was just going to say, always bring gloves in your car, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so he looks and he just goes like, all right. You had me at, what was his name? Teddy Panda?
Yeah, Teddy Panda. Benny the Panda. Benny the Panda.
Benny the Panda.
You're
a huge fan.
He's got that baritone Benny, love it.
Baritone Benny, everybody loves him. Who doesn't sing a love song at Benny, Oh, Blue-Eyed Benny from the Bronx.
We're just like a little ways back and we're like, the negotiations are getting fierce.
Right,
you stay here. I'm gonna hook that up. All right. But give me your phone.
Yeah.
Do we have phones?
Sure.
We don't got phones. Why not? That's true. Why not?
Yeah. So I'm gonna head up. Look right up to Sally.
How was it? You made a deal?
So listen, he's just like, look back at him. So he, my friend, the Gabagool, he thinks you're pretty cute.
Okay.
You are pretty cute, Sally.
And he's wondering. He's real shy, though. He's real shy. The Gabagool, but he's a spicy meat, but he's really shy.
In the back, like posing, like he's trying to be like Hardo.
Popping up his butt.
Anyway, he's wondering, my cousin Benny the Panda. He's going to be singing. Old Blue-Eyed Benny the Panda. You heard of him? He's going to be singing.
Yeah, of course.
Down at the Soup Bowl. But anyway, I mean, I got some tickets, and I was just wondering, like, if you would be interested, maybe, it'd be a fun night out.
Frankie, what is this? How we're getting to the dragon?
This is how we get into the dragon.
I'm
Sally.
just asking if it was something, I mean, like, listen, there's love waits for no one, right? It happens when it happens, and it's happening now, maybe.
All right. He looks all right. I don't know, though. I'm real busy,
Okay, well, like,
we got a lot of lives to save and such.
Yeah, but you could take a night off to see Blue-Eyed Benny. I mean, how often does he come around,
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
The residency.
That's true. I don't know, Frankie. There ain't no other way.
I mean, if you don't want to go, I'll go. I'm shy.
I don't know. I don't know. He might freak out when I, die or something.
Like that.
When I die, you don't die for
He's
real,
not gonna freak
Sally.
out if you die. He's the Gabagool.
He's like, Gabagool.
Yes, that's
like,
why
I
he's
can work.
perfect.
I don't know. Geraldine's offering it up.
I mean,
If
the
you
thing
die,
is,
he's the gabagool. He's a classy guy. He'll get you a little dark shoebox or something to relax in, nice and
If you do
quiet for you
he's
to.
the first dead stiff he dealt with. So
Oh my god.
Well, I don't want to be tossed in a river somewhere either.
we do other things than that. There's a couple bridges being
Forget
built.
about it.
Picture this: a trunk, dark, quiet, upholstered. Good place to. Good place to relax and unwind from your recent fake death.
No, I'm not feeling it, Frankie. No, I'm not too into it.
Killing me.
I like to die with the fresh air, the sky, out in the open. I like to breathe when I die,
Real quick, Christian, can you scoop for me? You got a scoop, or you gonna?
I'll scoop. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm not looking. I'm going to scoop.
Just for fun.
All right. So I think that looks pretty good.
That's a good scoop.
That's a good scoop. That's a good scoop.
I see 2 noodles in there.
So here's what I think is like.
2 noodles, some chicken, and a little bit of carrot.
Oh,
That them's some bits.
yeah.
Yeah, some bits.
I would say while all this deliberation is happening and the Gabagool is standing back there kind of like guarding this little pass up to the peak.
The gabagool.
Yeah, he's guarding the pass. He's looking around and then he's just like hey Frankie, you might want to, and then all of a sudden like Voltaire maybe like kind of just soars over the top of all of this.
Oh shit! Shadow of the Dragon! It's showtime.
You might be able to use this distraction where the Gabagool's like, oh shit, he's like, I gotta be in position. I got some places to be. Oh no. He goes like, I'll catch up with you after. I'll see you down at Benny.
Let's go.
See you there, cutie.
And then all of a sudden, he looks back and he's just like, I thought you said the possum. Yeah, okay, whatever. Have a good And all right. Yeah, I mean, at this point, just kind of a way through where like it's coming for a landing, Voltaire. Is it
Like,
Use the
Near us?
quan. Use the quan
Around
pickers.
us?
Be like this way, landing. Landing
Yes.
strip this way.
Yeah, just hold them by the pokey bit so that it's all yellow.
it's
Yeah,
all
this
yellow.
is it.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so down for that. Do you want me to
That's
scoop or do you
great.
want me to-
Yeah, scoop for that.
Bring him
Yeah,
in real
that's great.
smooth, foo.
Not the best, but
Oh God, the wings, the tip, the canyon was too narrow, too tight and narrow. The meat
Fun.
canyon.
using my
The
utensil. I
canyon
get to,
was
like,
too narrow.
I get to
Yep.
re-scoop. So
Yeah.
All right.
I got
Is that what it
much
is? A
better
rescoop?
Yeah. Much better that time. I'd put it at middling.
Okay.
All right, maybe he clips the wing a little bit. He comes down a little
You're
hard,
using
but
your corn pokers so that
So he got to
puts it up.
rescoop. No, he got to
Oh, you have to
rescoop.
re-scoop with the tool.
Hang
Okay,
would've-
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like out of cereal at this point. It's just
Voltaire clips his wing a little bit. There's a bit of wobble and he comes down a bit hard on the landing gear, but there's no permanent damage. He's got excellent shocks, the Voltaire. Does cause a little bit of a meat slide. Some gravy and
Some
some
gravy.
meat sauce
And just like
come
sausage,
down.
like the little rocks are just like sausage crumbles,
Sausage,
like
yeah.
just kind of clatter at our feet.
bacon.
Tim- Maybe he's not used to being a dragon. That was a real bad landing.
Okay, all right, it's showtime. I'm gonna go talk to him. Hold on. Come on, Sally. Since you
All
don't
right,
want to go out, I
yeah.
don't know why you don't want to go out, my friend. I'm gonna be honest. Is it because he's Italian? I'm a little insulted. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I don't know the kid. I don't know who he is. I don't want to just like.
Sally's only got eyes for Montana, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, you like Montana? All right, that's fine.
Geraldine, you're not
should've
supposed
just
to
said
tell
that to me.
anyone.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
can't blame you.
So-
The goose is hot.
He's got those
Yeah.
smooth honks.
The head honk Cho, right?
Yeah.
Aww. All right. Let's go talk to this dragon.
All right.
You got this, Frankie, right? You got this.
Well, I
Pop the
scooped,
beat
so you're
the
gonna scoop
belt.
this one.
Eating myself.
Who wants to play the dragon? Is, Voltaire. I mean, I can if we
I
want.
got it.
I mean,
I
I
got
could
it.
be a French dragon, but okay, go ahead.
Amber's
got it.
got it.
The Voltaire
The
kind of
Voltaire.
turns around, orienting himself getting his massive paw claws underneath his body, and he faces you guys and lets out a mighty.
Wow, your audio just cut out.
Yeah, it flipped you right
It
out.
was too high. Your audio cut
Okay, hang
out.
on. Can I do a lower?
Yeah.
Nope, that's higher.
Nope, your audio just cuts out. To give you some contracts, in case you have never seen the desert rain frog, she is
That's the
desert
sound he
rain
makes.
frogging. She's attempting to desert rain frog, but the
A deluge of high-pitched squeaks
Aw,
is directed at you angrily.
Everyone,
I die.
You play dead. That's genius. So, yeah.
That takes the Voltaire back. You know, he's a fierce dragon and is used to, shock and awe, but he's never actually killed anybody. And he looks,
Right.
he's like,
Mr. Voltaire, sir, it is so honorifically
feels guilty.
awesome to meet you. You seem to have given my friend a shock of her life.
Is she?
But,
Is she?
I think. Hold on. Hold on. I'll kick her.
It does say too, because like in the Lost Forest, like everyone's friendly. Like there's like like tensions or whatever, but like even enemies get along. So like playing dead is so powerful. Where, like,
Is she dead?
I don't know. She's a possum, so it's hard to tell.
Oh no!
Maybe he feels guilty.
We do.
My claw hand paws, they're way too big. I can't do chest compressions or CPR.
I'll
Nothing.
do
I'll
it.
squish
I'll
her.
do-
Oh my
I'll do
god!
it.
Oh
I'll
my
do it.
god!
Hold on.
Somebody
Hold
help her!
I got it.
Wait, I'm supposed to be French. Let somebody help her.
I'm doing the chest compressions and stuff on her.
Him for
to the
his
beat of
blood.
Sandman, right?
Mr. Voltaire, this is crazy. She's losing blood. She needs a transfusion. Can you give us some?
Oh yeah, I have so much blood. I'm huge. This is
clever.
taking in the blood that you need.
All right, here.
That's
I'm
Italian.
gonna
What the
take
fuck do
this-
French people sound like?
This sound like
This
this.
is mostly trash.
You may take my blood.
There you go. There you go.
You-
Amazing.
I'm gonna take this
I
garlic
will roll up
press
my sleeve.
and I'm gonna pinch some blood out of you because this is all I got, and I'm
Wait, are
rolling
you?
with it.
Is this a garlic press?
It's a complex piece of medical equipment. Hold on. And I'm just gonna garlic
it gonna
press. Probably.
Ah, I
This is,
can't do it.
you're gonna
I
feel a
can't be
slight
French.
pinch.
Why don't we all combo real quick? Where like I can poke.
I
like,
mean-
you can press
Oh,
poke.
yeah. Press and poke. There we go.
Yeah.
And we
yeah. I
catch
was
it
like,
in-
I don't think
What do we-
there you
What do we
go.
have to catch it in?
I only have
I
cookie
need my claw
cutters.
in this hole.
Cookie cutters.
Oh my god, not Geraldine. Sally, it's gonna have to be a pouch. I'm sorry. You need the transfusion anyway, so we're just gonna put this right in here, and she'll absorb it into her body, and then she'll be fine. Thank you so much, Mr. Voltaire, for being a good Samaritan and coming to the aid of a wounded
Yeah,
woodland
this
creature.
is really wonderful of you, sir. Very, very wonderful. Very wonderful. Very magnanimous,
But
if
of
I do
course,
say so
anything
myself.
I can do to help.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think Jess
roll
needs to scoop for the cheese,
All right.
for the blood,
I'll,
right? 'Cause
I'll
she's-
scoop for pouch holding.
For pouch blood.
Pouch volume scoop.
What a weird game. I've got a. That is a
Oh, that looks
big.
good.
That is
that's
a
You have
big
a
one.
voluminous pouch.
That's a lot of blood.
Can hold a lot of things in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you slap your pouch. You can fit a lot of blood in this puppy.
Is she
Slaps
coming
pouch.
too?
Yeah.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you, Monsieur Voltaire. That was good.
Oh, thank the Lord. I was so worried.
It is, thank you for being so magnanimous. As a matter of fact, as a token of our appreciation, we have these truffles for you.
Oh
This
yeah.
has never happened before. Oh.
Don't worry. I got a
My-
low blood pressure. It happens from time to time.
Yeah, she passes out now and then. It's just, she's anemic.
Yeah. I just need a little bit of blood, and I hop right back up.
Oh, well, these will help me recover nicely after the donation. Yes,
Yes.
get my blood
Thank you.
sugar up.
Thank you.
You are
And a matter of
prepared
fact,
for
hey,
everything.
listen, I gotta let you know, my buddy, my cousin, Blue Eyed Benny, the panda, he's gonna be singing down at the Soup Bowl next week. So, if you want to come down, I can get you a table,
Oh man,
I've
we're
never
gonna go
been
one
invited to
party.
such a concert before. Is the,
Oh my
is the
gosh.
venue large enough?
Oh, yeah, we'll make room. Don't worry about it. We'll get you
He
on the
needs
list.
to have an opening act. The aardvarks need to open for him.
Oh,
Yes. The aardvarks are opening for him. Perfect.
Yes.
they've totally changed.
Yeah, I
their
stay up here
style.
in
They're
the
like, "Do up."
mountains, away from everybody, so I do not
Do up,
terrify them so much. But life is
We'll get this table, in the back, like nice and discreet. But we'll make some room for you. Yeah, you should come. Blue Eye Benny, he's a
I
wonderful
think
singer.
I might.
All right.
The Aardvarks have been working on their new hit single, making what is it? Mountain out of a molehill. What is mountain out of molehill? Anyway,
Mountain out of a molehill.
Jesus.
so yeah. Okay. Well, we've assembled all of our ingredients.
Yay, we can save
Geraldine just going down the
Montana.
mountain, like holding her very
Sally.
full pouch.
Sally.
of
Yeah.
Sally. Whoever
Blood.
you are. Geraldine
Yep.
is like such a Jess name. I'm like, no.
You're the one who picked it for yourself.
I know. We're like the same person. She's my soul sister.
Aw.
So when all the ingredients have been found, return to the bowl and cook up some soup for your traveler. Minestrone, Montana. Hot goose.
It's okay, Mr. Montana. We've got everything here. We're gonna whip you up a hot spot of soup in a second. You'll be feeling much better. It's gonna
Is
get
this
your vocals all lubricated.
Oh, go say goodbye to the bad goose, man. And say hello to the good one when I get this soup, man.
So good. Your Italian is so good, Christian.
Thank you.
All right, we gotta get these ingredients prepped and into the pot. We'll be rolling some dice, which means I can freely eat the rest of my soup.
Yes.
Yeah, so what do we have to roll here?
Don't possums
here.
hang upside down too?
They do, yeah.
Possums
Yep.
can hang. Yep. For
Yeah,
sure.
just drop the blood in, just like hanging upside
Oh,
down,
yeah,
So
open
yeah,
pouch.
just strain it out.
Well, that's
We got like a stick. It's like
Yeah.
hanging on one of the little.
Yeah, exactly.
and there's, like,
One of those. Yeah.
you think about it, the dragon blood is like the broth of our soup, right? We have the blood is your base, and then you have the rubber tire rotini.
Barry's over here just smashing the floppy disk up with the big oar. We gotta
Yep.
Yeah.
finally pestle and mortar it. Just
I'm just garlic pressing the bad cheese.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice
It's
little.
like,
nice.
oh,
There you
this is really some French cheese right here. This is the Frenchiest French cheese I've ever Frenched anywhere.
Just throw right in.
Mr. Bolte would have approved.
What up?
All right. So when we do this, we roll a d12 for each ingredient gathered and add the results together. Each player can use their favorite utensil on a single die roll to roll it again.
Mhm.
So if you can think about it, I think that Barry has a very good.
Yep. he's
I'm
crushing.
stirring the soup.
So,
You can use it to like chop things.
So the total of a roll has to be over 26. Is that what it is?
6. Yeah, and we have 4 d12 to do it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. So not 5 because we have 5 ingredients.
Oh, we have 5 ingredients.
Yeah,
We each
beans,
roll a
cheese.
d12.
So each one of
Yeah,
us rolls one
extra.
d12. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
did a
Everybody roll a d12.
Oh
I
man,
rolled
I only
very
got a
high.
2. I only got a 2.
I rolled
Okay.
a 12.
Shit.
This soup
Oof.
is the
Wait,
shit.
did we get 2 12s?
Holy fuck. This
Did
soup
we?
is
Who
so
got a
fucking
12?
good.
Amber
I
got a
got a
12.
12.
Who else got a 12?
I got a 2.
No, I think we just got 112, but I got an 11.
Oh, I got a
So
9.
it's close enough.
No,
I
this soup
got
is pretty
A
good.
6.
Crushed it.
Okay,
did
so
it.
we're at, what are
We
we
did
at? We're at
We're over.
20,
We're
30.
We did it. We're over.
Yeah,
We're way over. Yeah, we're
way
fine.
over.
Crushed it.
This soup is the shit, Mr. Montana. This is so good. You're gonna
34, I
want.
think.
You're gonna want to take a doggy bag.
This soup is better than salsa, man. Salsa!
The highest praise coming from you, Mr. Montana. Really
Say
appreciate it.
hello to my soup.
And yeah, so it says here, depending on if you succeed or don't reach that number, determine come up with a scenario for how the traveler reacts to the soup. I think obviously dive
Success.
right in. Just
Yeah. Up and ready just in time for the great concert.
He just chugs the
so-
bowl of soup down and lets out a honk that's like the trumpeting of the angels. We
No,
all
he
tear
actually
up a
just
little
like
bit.
he just like sticks his face in the soup, just like Tony Montana with the mountain full of coke on his desk. He's just like, you're like
Guzzles it right up.
as he just guzzles the soup straight out of the bowl, and he comes
man.
up like just in his face, just like covered in soup, and he's just like, oh man, that's squishy.
Incredible. Perfect. And then
All right, Mr. Montana, your fans are waiting. There's a big concert going on tonight.
Oh yeah, Benny's gonna be there. Blue Eyed Benny, he's gonna be singing. Blue Eyed Benny from the Bronx. I'm just mixing up
And
all Al
so
Pacino
are you.
movies here.
We've even got a very prestigious guest coming in from the mountains.
the geese, his geese like put their arms up and like machine guns just fire feathers everywhere. To, like,
No.
Oh God, that's so dumb, but so awesome.
Sorry.
I can picture it so clearly.
Yeah.
I think we're all heading down to the concert together.
Party at the bowl.
So when we go down, there's a huge line to get in. But Frankie's just like, don't worry about it. And you just cut through and we go into the kitchen and we just walk through the kitchen and there are like people down there. And Frankie's like, you two, every time I come here, you two, you're here, you're always here. And you walk past that and you go through, everybody's like chopping shit up in the kitchen. They're like, oh, hey, Frankie, what's going on, Frankie? And you go out front and the maidity's like, Frankie. And somebody's like yelling about a table and he just completely ignores them. And he's like, I got a table right here for you and your friends. Sticks a big table right up front for everyone. And Frankie's like, yeah, just come on, just everyone have a seat right here. It's real nice, real nice.
Well, thank you so much. Such a
connected.
prime location. What a good view of the stage.
They're all nice people. They're all my friends, you know.
The Gabagool's standing at the entrance and he's like looking around and he like sees you, tries to wave you down.
Oh, I'll let the Gabagool come in. He can sit with us. I'm like, Tony, let him in, Tony. He's fine. Just, just make sure he doesn't make anything, do anything. Watch the meats,
Watch the meat.
Watch the meat.
Don't give up too much of the red. He gets spicy.
Well, hi there. I'm Geraldine.
He's just like
Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, nice to see you too. I thought it was like, I thought he was setting me up with the possum, but I got to tell you, the fox is molto bene. You know what I'm saying?
Told me you like red.
I do. Yeah, I do.
We'll take a bottle.
Oh, this is going to be a good night.
Not to do, just like, yep. Red flag, green flags. Well, we have success.
Well, I had these for the possum, but I mean, you can have them if you want. And it's they're just like meat flowers.
Oh,
Aw, like charcuterie meat flowers.
Some charcuterie meat flowers.
Yeah.
Is that hot
Pepperoni
capicola?
posy.
It's capicola, yeah, it is, yeah, yeah. And supersada too, soupy.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Oh, thanks you. He gets all like red and meaty. He's got a healthy, meaty glow in his cheeks.
Well, I think the concert's hopping. I think it's very good. We go through an emotional journey tonight, listening to the warm up act, and then keep forgetting his name, Benny Blue Eyes, and the Voltaire makes an appearance. He stays at the back, but he's not.
They're going to have the
alone.
comic too. The comic, the platypus guy, Don Rickles, is going to be here. The platypus version of Don Rickles, which I can't think of a good platypus name for it.
yeah, what would a good
Yeah, we're going to get cease and desisted.
Yeah.
But Don Rickles would be a platypus. Let's be honest.
That's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I finished my entire soup, guys.
That was
Yeah, I
real
did
good
too.
too.
I finished mine too.
Just at the end, really perfect timing.
Mine got cold at the end, which kind of sucked, but it was all right. I hung in there.
No.
I like cold soup too because the salt notes are like
stronger.
stronger when the soup
That's
is
true.
cooler.
You're true.
You
It's
know?
true. But some soups aren't good cold. Like just like my chicken got a
I
little
want a
funky.
cold stew. Like
Yeah.
Kent's was congealing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine started to get
Mine-
like
congeal.
forming.
But
But yeah, and we did talk about it on the stream where he was just like, I don't want people to dislike my game because their soup got bad.
Mhm.
So he's like, please.
It was delicious.
No, it's a great game and it was
Yeah.
it
really
was a lot of fun.
Thank you, good soup.
Thank you.
hell yeah.
Good soup.
How many people actually stuck around to the end of this Soup
We
adventure.
got 8 people here. 8
You brave
assholes.
soup-loving
Yes.
souls after my own heart.
Ray and stuff says we have to stream the reading of the cease and desist letters we receive from New York and France. See, I don't think we're going to get one from France because I actually I have shit on France and Canada so much, and I've never heard anything from them. But I haven't also tried to go to Canada, so I
we
just
did.
have this. Yeah, you guys made it, but you guys didn't say anything bad about Canada. It was all me. So I
We
just have
did
this
it,
feeling
but-
like if I cross the border, they're just going to be like the Mounties are going to be like, "Hey, buddy, you're coming with us, guy." And they take me. Take me
We don't-
away.
Immediately go
We
to
don't choose
jail.
these accents because we're insulting the nationalities or cultures. We choose them because we enjoy the accents. We are terrible at them, but they are fun to do. And we enjoy the cuisine.
Yeah, very much so.
French food is excellent. Italian
It is.
food is excellent.
German food's not good.
What? There's some German
Some of
food
it
that's
is.
There's some
Some of
German
it's good. I'm
Goulash?
just kidding. Some of
Yeah.
goulash is more like I
So
think
good.
Polish, isn't it?
Assorted brats.
there's
Brats
there's
are good.
there's
Brats
different
are good.
kinds of goulash. There's like
Yeah.
German goulash.
Brats are
The
good.
German-
Sauerkraut is like amazing.
The
Sauerkraut's
German
phenomenal. I love
restaurant
sauerkraut.
we stopped at after
Yeah.
our first Gen Con
So good.
Yeah, it
almost
depends on
made
where
me
you are.
cry.
Yeah, it depends on where you
Forever.
are.
So good.
Yes.
Like
What was that thing that
Pennsylvania?
we had? What was it? It was
The raclette.
the raclette was
Oh,
really good, but the dish
the
that Kent
raclette.
ordered,
It was the goulash.
That was
yeah,
the
yeah,
goulash.
yeah, yeah, that one.
Yeah,
So good. It
goulash
had
is
goulash.
great. Goulash is
basil
great.
in it. And
Spatzel's
just
wonderful.
Brought
paprika
faith
and
back to
carroty and
food after eating Jess's peanut butter sandwich.
it's the only thing that
The
saved him.
notorious peanut butter
Oh
sandwich.
man, you
So,
guys
like-
should add that to the ailments in this game if you play it. Like the
The
dry mouth was
peanut
because
butter.
he ate the sandwich. Oh my god, Montana, what'd you do?
This lady
You ate
just
what?
this lady just gave me a sandwich. You know what I mean? I was starving. I wanted this peanut butter sandwich. My soul had left my body when it ate the
was-
sandwich, man.
Except he's way too eloquent to have just eaten me like.
What's really funny too is that it's like humans feed geese and ducks like bread, and it was just Jess, somebody throwing out Jess's incredibly dry peanut butter sandwich at this geese.
It sucked up the entire lake. His family had to move.
I- I'm sending the DMs a
For me.
Instagram reel.
For me.
Jess is
I'm
Jess
just
and Amber have
thinking
already
of
seen it.
Just for the goose.
It's also funny because we did that story on a podcast, but Rainey had to cut it out because we were all laughing while we were telling this story so hard and so loud that
It is
none of it was
unintelligible.
none of it.
Unintelligible, just talking over one another. Just
All you could get was peanut butter dry.
We were dying. Yeah.
Kent had a stroke. I watched him have a stroke. I watched him have like an absent seizure on his face. He was like,
Whatever. I
he
was
like dying.
It's like that really organic peanut butter.
It was
just
So-
didn't stir
organic
it up.
peanut butter that Jess
So-
didn't. No, Jess, you can't talk about this.
She didn't stir, and it was on sprouted bread, which is
What?
which is bread that is made with sticks.
It was on wheat
Oh.
bread. First
It
of
was
all.
on bread that was made with sticks.
It was whole wheat
It was whole wheat bread.
bread
First of all.
with all natural, unmixed peanut butter. I don't care. what
Second
you
of
say,
all,
Jess.
I stirred the peanut butter.
You stirred it and then poured the oil out. That is what I am convinced.
I stirred the peanut butter, okay?
Because
she
everyone
like
at that
blotted the
table,
oil out of it with like a coffee filter, and then
It's like,
everyone
oh
at
no,
that
this is,
table
you're still
watched
doing it.
me
You're still
bite
doing the
that
accent. I love
sandwich.
it. A coffee filter. A coffee filter.
the coffee filter.
Coffee
Coffee.
filter.
Everyone at that table watched me bite that sandwich and saw my soul
We
leave my
were
body.
sitting on the carpet.
We were at a table in the Pazio
No.
area.
I think we were on a carpet.
Ruined
I
the
know
second half
where
of
my
his first
body
Gen Con.
was.
I do think it's very fitting that we had to solve dry mouth for a very relatable issue within this group, and we did so.
True.
Something that
True.
would certainly help, which is some good soup.
Indeed.
Good soup.
Good soup. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks
That
for
was a
watching
perfect
us
ending.
with the zany, wacky fun.
Next week, not next week, 2 weeks from now, there'll be another one shot, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yep,
Still
I will be at a writing conference, so I cannot run Basin.
I will not be here because I'll be leaving for vacation as well. So,
I will be
There'll be
working
some-
second shift.
oh, that's right. You
Shit.
start second shift 3. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's if we do play, we might we'll see. If we do
I
play,
think it
it'll
sounds
be
like
me, Rainey, Sarah, and Troy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough. That's enough people to do something silly.
Yeah, if Troy can't make it though, that might be rough with 3 people.
We've done it. Sarah and Kent and I did it. It was doable.
Well, that's true.
It's doable.
Oh my
so
god,
anyway,
it'll be if Troy doesn't make
It'll
it'll
be-
just be all Team Wholesome.
Imagine what we could do. Imagine what we could do.
Imagine what we could do unrestrained by these psychopaths.
It'll be the most
I
pleasant
demand
game
High Wizards
ever.
build a tower.
Yeah, Super High Wizards built this castle or whatever it's called. That's one of the options.
It was one of the
It's
options.
Team Wholesome, but you are forced to play the darkest shit ever.
Yeah.
Bluebeard's Bride.
yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. So that'll be next time. Will be a one shot. Then we'll be back at some point with Bison. Because of Kent's shift change, we're talking about possibly moving to Saturdays, but we'll get back to everyone on that. That won't be for a month at least anyway, so we'll figure that part out. So in the meantime, if you want to get in touch with us, you can reach us at anywhere on social media. We are DMs After Dark at Gmail, at Blue Sky, at X, which is formerly known as Twitter, but I like to refer to it as Shitter now since Musk took it over.
Excellent.
And it works
Yeah.
because that's one of the pronunciations of the letter
Yeah.
X. So it works.
Shitter, yeah.
So-
And also that other place, the Instagram. You can find us on the gram as well. And so we're all there if you want to, send us a note, tell us how you think we're doing, say hello. We love hearing from people. We'll be back, like we said, with Bison pretty soon. We have one more mystery to do with that. Then we're going to do some rune quests, but we're going to continue interspersing these silly one shots because they're just so much fun that we want to keep doing them. So in the meantime, or until next time, I guess I should say,
Check the pouches for babies.
Oh, that's a
there you go.
Put some gloves in your glove box.
Your
Yeah.
pasta pouches.
Check the
Yeah.
pouches.
Check
Yeah.
the pouches. I like it.
Don't put Swedish fish in whiskey.
Did not look very
I
good.
was going
either.
to ask if
No.
that was good or not. That's
It was good at the beginning, and I just tried to eat one of the Swedish fish, and it was like,
Oh, I thought that
Gross.
actually sounded okay. Oh man.
no, like if you let them sit too long, like
Something happens. They
Oh,
become.
that does not look good.
that. I also been adding ginger ale
All right,
to kind of like,
cut it.
so like that may have also, but I had to take the Swedish fish out and put it into a different bag. Like
oh yikes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't eat these. These are like gross. They're like covered in a layer of slime.
Ew.
Yeah, slimy.
Like real,
Swedish-
certain real fish.
I
They
got one
became
more.
they become like monkfish. Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, monkfish are gross. Email us soup recipes.
Yes,
Email us
yes.
your
And
recipes.
also be sure to check out Rainy Plays Games. You're here, so I got it right because I always call it Rainy
I was gonna
Runs
say,
Games. This is
Christian, the
first
one
I
time
got
you get it right.
Because you know what helped me, Jess? You take because it's like I never made the connection.
That's
that it's
how I
RPGs,
remember it.
And so
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh, it's RPGs. I can't forget it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Rainy Plays Games. So make sure to check that out every Tuesday. What's coming up on Tuesday, Rainy?
So if you want, you can listen to my interview with Jordan, who made this game. That came out earlier this week.
I'm listening to it
next
now.
Yeah, next week is the second episode of my Notorious/Outsiders solo run. It is a space bounty hunting, very much inspired by like Star Wars: The Mandalorian. You play a lone bounty hunter. I'm doing trilogy mode with the two games. It's a game and an expansion. You do some bounty hunts. It's getting pretty wild. It's pretty fun. It's a good game. And yeah, so Notorious for the foreseeable future. And then I'm going to try and get some group games. I would like to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're going to do our first, and surprisingly somehow first, like crossover. Hopefully soon, where I can get you guys to sit in on
Yeah.
some
Definitely.
Bruce goodness. So we'll
Heck
see.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Love Story Brews. So yeah, all right. So that's it. So until next time, like Amber said, get some gloves and check the pouches. Good night, y'all.